Oh shit! Let me see.
We good levels. We straight. We good. Check. Mic check. You feel me?
Yeah, we live.
You know what I mean? And I'm like,
What's good, everybody? What's happening?
What's
We
happening?
back.
What's good?
It's already been a week.
Come on.
God damn. Y'all know
I
what
feel
time
like
it
we
is.
say that every time.
I know, bro, but I swear, bro,
File in.
it's super wild to me, bro.
Everybody one at a time. File in.
That should be moving way too quick. So I guess it's cool sometimes because the pod nights be fire nights, but Jesus, bro, time be going by hecka fast. Where we already.
I ain't gonna lie. Last week's pod was a really good pod, bro.
Yeah, that was fun.
We did a really good one.
Yeah, no, that was lit.
That was a really good pod, fellas.
I had a great time with that one. It was also hilarious, and I hella want Al to watch that the end conversation because I rewatched it. Oh my god, bro! It was so funny. The robbery one was crazy. I tried to clip that. It's impossible. It is way too much gas in that. I would have to make that a whole separate like video. Yeah. It is dumb long. I'm like, you know what? And I'm gonna be testing out the longer form.
Pause.
Longer form.
You talking slow, bro. The
longer form TikTok or Instagram reels. Like I said, that last one I posted was 3 minutes. It did pretty cool.
I think I might have a couple more too.
But something happened where on TikTok it'll give you the on this day you did this video, and it was a video we was talking about. Stacks liked it and reposted it, but it was an old video. You remember? You just liked it on TikTok. It's an old video of ours that I had just reposted because
Which one was it?
Jose, I think Jose had asked a question.
Chop, man, come on, man.
And,
Nation in the building, man. Come on, man.
Basically, that it went re-viral. I'm like, I gotta start doing that. Yeah, it's a I'll show you in a second. It's damn, I copied that.
Hey, we might win like 8 or 9 games.
Let me see.
Clip it.
Oh, you see, I hooked you up this time.
Yep. hella fun. They put my fucking elbow tat on my fucking hand.
Yeah, that was fire though. I'm like, wait, do Stacks got it? I was confused.
Chanel was like, "You got hand tattoos now?" She was cracking up off that picture of you.
Yeah, no, that was
fucking
funny.
Fake ass Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, I was like, nah,
well, it was in Wakanda.
Nah, it was crazy because the way is set up, I did both of us, and I'm like, you look way cooler as the dictator. And so I was like, I'll be the guy in the community living peacefully. But yeah, that was dumbass funny, bro. Everybody keep commenting on me or whatever in that one because last week was Jose, now it was me. Everybody like, bro, what the heck? It is hella funny though. ChatGPT is a wild form of art, bro. That shit is crazy. You can really wild out with that.
I got a couple more though, man. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, did y'all get the question? Y'all write some stuff down for the question I sent?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was easy.
Was it? I found I got because you know what it is.
Oh,
it's a lot of people that have like let's say like weed smoking music, but it's not necessarily about smoking weed versus, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, okay, let me make sure I pick something that's specifically about doing a particular drug. And I didn't pick alcohol either. I just did drugs in general.
Right.
Okay.
I could try to pick more, but just one comes
We'll
to
see.
mind.
We'll go off of what we got.
Just one.
I think we'll probably. I wonder if we will all have something similar. I feel like we will.
Bro, Kirko Chains might have us. I ain't gonna say too much. Whatever, bro. It's all good. Hey,
I'm gonna show y'all that video that I reposted.
Hey, Chop, just remember this name, Malik Benson, number 19. Just get right. Get familiar.
Reactive to your. Oh no, that's not it. Activity is this one right here. Oh, he Stacks asked a question. Oh yeah.
Oh, go back in time. Oh yeah,
that shit went up all over again. I'm like, oh, I gotta do that because, like I said, we've been doing it for a minute. So every other week, I'll get something like, oh, on this day you posted this, and sometimes I just ignore it. But now I'm gonna just start reposting it.
Yeah, that actually makes hella sense.
Yeah, like stuff like we got a bigger following now than we had then. And like the way, like I said, TikTok is set up now. People are like, oh, this is a great question. I'm like, we definitely asked this before, but okay,
Yeah.
we'll do it. We'll just repost it.
Hey, when you said pause, it made me think of something. Is that true about Mano leaving the podcast because he tired of that pause shit?
You know what's funny? I don't know, but I heard this. I heard the same
I
thing.
did not hear that.
You didn't see that?
Mm-hmm.
Mano that supposedly he watched. I think Chop sent that to our group chat, if I'm not mistaken. He sent it to one of the group chats, I believe.
I didn't know that. You sent something. No, you sent something about watch niggas that say pause too much.
Was that on what, TikTok?
Yeah, that's not the same thing you talking about.
Nah.
Oh, okay, it's something else.
Oh, I literally just see. That's what I'm saying. Chop, I can't remember. You was the one that he sent. I don't know what chat he sent it in, but see, he literally just. Yeah, I Chop. I think that was you that sent it somewhere, right?
Yeah.
I just don't remember.
This nigga was typing it while we was talking.
That was yeah.
Well, I just think I just want to think like I just wanted y'all opinion about that because it's like I get it because like that's how I was at first. Then I kind of just got used to it because I'm like I don't feel everything needs to have a pause. Like I
thought it was just funny.
Yeah,
No, it is
versus
like,
it being like because I don't do it as much. You know,
no, it's them two.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
that couch over
like I
there.
said, but I think it's funny.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's necessarily upsetting.
No, it's not. I don't think it's upsetting. Like that's why I just find it weird if that's the reason that he's.
But I can see where you coming from, where it could be like a little like somebody poking you with a tack or something like that, because you kind of just got to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? And then because I can see where it might throw somebody off their tracks while they speaking if you're not used to it, right?
Yeah.
But since we used to it now, it's kind of like, oh, okay, we keep going. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we don't do it
Not
too
as much
much.
as we when it first was.
Yeah, no, but even then though,
It was OD.
Them niggas was
Niggas
Nah,
couldn't review
bruh,
anything.
them New York niggas,
I know.
they can't get through a fucking sentence
I know,
without pausing.
I know,
You know what I'm saying?
I
We
know.
could have went. We could have did way worse. Honestly,
But when I'm over here trying to like, how am I gonna word this so I won't get paused? Like that actually, that
Yeah.
is a process sometimes. Like I don't want to get paused.
but
at the
it's
same
funny though,
time-
'cause I don't never be tripping. This is funny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I don't know. That's unfortunate. Like I said, but I get it though. Like I
Yeah.
said, like Jose said, it could possibly throw somebody off track that don't necessarily. Because you got people out there that it's pause culture, right? But then you got people that are absolutely like, why are you even thinking like that? Because that's a pause by you saying pause. So
Yeah.
I think Mano might be one of those dudes like, why you
He's just being difficult, honestly. It's just
that might not be
you-
the reason. That's
nah,
like I
'cause
said, it's a rumor, but
he
that'd
from-
be crazy if that's real.
He from where, you know what I mean? He been hearing that forever. You know what I'm saying?
Might be
too.
tired of it though.
Yeah, but I get it. But at the same time, it's like you doing that trying to challenge niggas like, oh, so you think like that, so you must be into that. So you know that type of argument. It's like, all right, bro, you could say that, but it's like I feel like that's low hanging fruit. You know what I'm saying? To me, like that shit too easy to say.
Now the fact that he said, Santana said it feel like it's holding him back. Like maybe he don't want to engage in certain conversations because he don't feel like having to word it a certain way. Versus, but sometimes I don't even care. Like I said, I have to
I think
say
it's
something.
funny.
But I feel like it's the culture for them, especially even more. You know what I'm saying? Like out there in the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? But
Cause I think they started both of them, right?
what?
Pause and the homo.
I mean, I
I
would assume.
remember Killer saying that in Killer season.
Whew,
He
yeah,
pissed on
yeah.
he pissed on the dude in the
Yeah,
dice
yeah.
game in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, bro. And
I'm like, oh,
yeah, that shit like 20 years
that's
old.
hella
Yeah,
old.
that shit like 04, 03.
yeah, that shit old,
Yeah.
old as fuck. Real quick, we got J. Dot Delgado in the house.
In the building with a feeling.
Stony Stark Stacks.
Come on.
Cracking y'all.
Bryce Wayne.
Come on.
What's good? Back at it again with another pod. This week we got Spiderman brand new day review and some more MCU news, but it just might not be good. Or is it? We'll get there. But before that, everybody had a decent week. Cool week. Everybody straight. Nothing crazy happening.
Bruh. Nah, man, whatever, man.
Now go ahead.
No, it's just it's nothing crazy. It's just I'm doing this new thing at work, you know what I'm saying? And it's just hella funny because I got to be locked in for 8 hours to try to make sure I you know, when you do something, it's not that it's hard. You just got to be mindful that you don't miss little shit, and you're just trying to make sure you get a groove. So once you do it like 20 times, it's like whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the people that like to do shit without thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? After a while. So it's one of the things where it's like, I'll be like this. God damn, and all of a sudden 4 hours go by and I'm like, shit, hold on, bro. What time go? Time going by hella fast. But
That's good, though,
But I
right?
find myself at the end of the day kind of like, whew, a little worn out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you just kind of just trying to make sure you're on point. But it's not that it's hard. It's just, bro, you've been at a spot that you just doing everything like this. Now they want you to do something like this and do like that differently, which is kind of like in the same vein. It's not too different. It's just a little different, and it's just different, more steps. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm cool with. It's just I just got to be more mindful of certain shit
time.
and just remember, be more mindful of my time, and then remember. And it's not impossible. I actually like the shit because this shit been slow as hell at the job. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be sitting there like, bruh. But now I'm busy, so now I got to get used to being busy again. So it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Time
That's
flying. It's all
the same thing
good.
that I'm going through with all that crazy shit that happened.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing, right? It does make I'm talking about it's extremely fast, bro. Like I get there at 5.
Yeah.
I start at 5. I look up. Sometimes I got to move my car like around 7 or 8, and I look up. It's like 7:30. I'm like, but I try to move my car because like people get off work around that time is moving, so I'm trying to get their spot right. So by the time I get back in, it's gonna be a little closer to 8, and then like she'll call me on her way to work, and like I know like it's like it's crazy how I'm like, damn, you already called? I'm like, damn, so it's already 8.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, you at work? That means it's 9 because it take about, you know what I'm saying? I'm
I
like,
love
damn, bro. Then
love
I'm
that.
like, where am I at right now? I'm like, okay, I got one more floor. I gotta make a couple of runs. The elevators is slow. You know what I'm saying? While I'm waiting on the elevators, I'm on TikTok or something, or listening to, you know what I'm saying? Just, you know, passing the time, waiting for the elevator. By the time I get down, it's 9:30. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, it's 9:50. It's 50. It's 10:50. I'm like, I gotta make sure I put everything away in order before 12:30. I'm after 12:30. I'm off at 1. I ain't take no lunch. By the time it literally got to the point today, I got done like at 12:50. And I'm like, bruh, I'm used to being able to go to lunch like around 10:30, bruh. 10:30. I haven't went to lunch before 12 o'clock in the past like 3 or 4 months, bruh. And it's been, like I said, I'm not tripping, but like you said, it's dangerous for me to eat closer to 1 because I'll be hella tired.
Yeah,
so when you eat that food and you got to get on the road and drive, it's been plenty of times I was on the phone, bruh, and just talking to her while I'm driving, and I said something that didn't make sense because I fell asleep.
Oh, man.
She was like, "What'd you just say?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" And she was like, "You just said some weird shit." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I dozed off." She's like, "Ain't you on the bridge?" I'm like, "Yes." I'm like, I cannot eat and drive immediately after that type of workflow though.
Yeah, bro.
So lately when I get off like around 12:50, even 12:30, I'm like, I'm gonna just go to the car and I'm gonna just wait till I get to the house to eat because I still have enough energy to like, you know, drive, or I'm not dumbass tired. But that meal at that time, bro, OD.
That's because your body's trying to digest it. So
and I'm hella fucking tired.
So it's taking it's taking what energy you have left to break down that food. So it's
that
and
shit.
you
And like I said, I'm
full too,
comfortable. And it's good eats because it's like we got Panda across the street, we got Subway, we got Jamba Juice.
It's funny.
Directly across the street.
We got all that shit and more. We got way too much shit around, bro. But like when I'm at work, I damn near just be snacking, and then for lunch I get something just to fuel, bro. Cause the few times where like, hey, we ordering this, you want something? Yeah, fuck it. What you want? Give me a burrito, steak burrito, bro. Oh my god, I remember eating that bitch, and that shit was fire, bro. And I'm sitting there like, oh, I'm slamming this, slammed it. And, bro, I remember, bro, just being at work, like,
just melted in that shit.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, hell no. I probably had that feeling, like, twice, bro. And
it's not good.
I was like, nah, I'm good. So now, whenever, like, even today, bro, somebody's birthday, they brought pizza, bro. I went and got me 2 slices, kept it cute, you know what I'm saying? Ate 1, went back, got a 3rd, bro. I just closed it up, bro. I'm going to take this home, bro. I'm going to keep it light, bro, because I'm good, bro. Because I will not off. Just sitting there, bro.
But that'd be the same thing, like, especially for me. So because I still do intermittent.
Oh, what up, big dog? That's my supervisor right there. What's happening? He said, oh, really? 12:30? Come on, man. Come on. I'm podding right now. Let me pod. Getting done at 12:30 is crazy. But yeah, what would you say?
Nah, like, because I still do the intermittent fasting, I don't eat until lunch. So I stop eating at 8 p.m. and don't till lunch the next day. So I just drink basically just tea, but it's no like sugar or nothing. It's just a tea bag and water.
Did you bring it with you though?
Yeah.
You don't make it while you at work.
No, I mean I don't start drinking it until I get to work.
Yeah,
so
but you bring it with you from the house or something like that?
Yeah, but I mean I can make it. Sometimes depending like if we run out of tea at the house, they got hella different flavors of tea at the job. So I'll go into the kitchen at the job and grab something. They got hella hot water dispensers and shit. So I'll thug it out with that. That and just regular ice water.
But you also busy too.
Yeah, for the most part. But at the same time, you got to think about like I mean, I'm used to it now. But when I first got there, I was eating breakfast every day, so I would have energy up until lunch. So now I'd be like, I have to catch that second wind in the morning.
Yeah.
So when I do get to lunch, I slam shit because I'm hella hungry.
Yeah.
Like,
so that's the only dangerous thing about intermittent. Because I'm like you. Like it's perfect that I don't eat till after 12. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really want to, and if I'm that busy, I can't.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, it is what it is.
But no, I definitely feel myself getting the itis after I eat because
like you're starving, but it's not even like a huge meal because Panda Express is not hella food.
Yeah.
But and when you finish it, it's like, man, I could eat. It's like it's just that comfortability after you're done. Like damn, like you said, sitting in the car and driving. It's like, bro,
For real, bro.
it's nasty.
Yeah, no,
nasty
but
work.
that happened.
Don't let it be warm.
That happened.
It is. I mean, it's always hot.
No.
It's always hot when you work like that. It don't matter what the weather is outside. It is hot, bro. You get to the car, windows down, bro. What you mean?
But that's what I'm saying. So sometimes, like, what we'll do is sometimes we have to close the runways in the morning, and then we'll pick it up after lunch, cause like they want the runway back open. So typically we'll close it around like 8, and then we'll pick it up around like 1:45, 2 o'clock. So, but mind you, we get back from lunch at 1. So a lot of times what we'll do is we'll just kind of just go sit on the closed portion of the runway, just kind of waiting for them to be like, all right, pick up the cones, take the X's down, open it back up or whatever, right? But this other day, me and some of my coworkers, we went to La Penca, which is basically La Piñata, but in Alameda.
La Penca Azul. Come on,
but not the one on Park. We went to the one over there on Harbor Island.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
We went to that. We go to that one over there.
Okay.
And so we went over there, like. And I didn't even actually finish all my food, but I finished a good portion of it. Got back to work or whatever, grabbed my water, and I was just like, fuck it, let me just go slide, just chill on the runway till it's time to pick this shit up. So I went and parked at the end, and mind you, it was warm, so I had the windows up, AC blasting. I'm sitting back on my phone watching TikTok, and then just sure enough, I just was catching myself like... Like, oh shit, like
and like that work
bro,
food.
Yeah. So
So
I know exactly what y'all mean about like getting, and then the same thing like afterwards, like don't let me have just been, and it's crazy because sometimes we'll have a dead zone after lunch. So I'll be chilling, be watching movies or catching up all the shows, and as soon as it's time to go home, like bro, that last like 10-15 minutes sitting at work, bro, I get hella sleepy. I'm like,
oh, man.
What the fuck? I'm like, I gotta drive, so I'll go in the refrigerator, grab a popsicle or some shit. Like, I gotta I need some sugar or something. Like, and it's even more dangerous because I'm jumping in the Tesla. Take me home, doo doo. And I'll be like, so I have to be on my phone because I will not. I don't have to steer or touch the pedals.
I'm about to just drive at that point with the windows down.
You damn near gotta drive. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, I just be on TikTok. Like, I just make sure I keep myself. Or I'll watch something that I know I have to pay attention to keep me awake. Like, and I'll blast it through Bluetooth on the speakers, hella fucking loud.
Them sword sounds.
I fucking today it was like 12:45, and I'm dropping off you get like a phone, like a little scanner for the order stuff. You gotta drop it back off in the office over there after you finish of the day. And I'm like, all right, cool, everything pretty much done. I got a cool little time. I can go grab you some lunch. It's a package with my name on it, and it's another package with my name on it. I'm like, and like one of my coworkers make a joke, like, "Oh, you got some lunch?" I'm like, "Oh, it's food, bro. It's just more items that floors need, but it's like it's items that came in late, like they really need it though." I'm like, bruh. So I gotta go to 4 different sections of the hospital. I'm on 15th floor and the 8th floor. And on both these floors, it's this side, this side, this side, this side. So I got to take something here, go all the way down there, take something down there, go up to 15, take something there, and go back to the other side of 15. Then come back down. Bro, by the time I got to Panda, bro, it was like 110. I'm like, bro. So I was like, like you said, I can't sit down and eat this.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to, like, drive and eat this or whatever. Because if I sit down and eat it, bro, it's bad. I'm like, nah.
That's hella funny.
Work,
you
man.
Got a bet?
Hey,
like you got a bet right now.
hey, Chop, let this nigga know Panda earned.
Pandas for the Niners.
You gotta earn Panda.
He's a Niners fan.
Yeah. Nah, he a big Niners fan. He SF. So
It's a preseason game. Y'all got it. That's a preseason game.
That's definitely a regular season game.
With the I think we played them in the preseason. Sure.
Nah, brother, y'all played them in like October or some shit. That's definitely not a preseason game. That's definitely a regular season game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Pandas earned, bro.
I don't know. We gonna see.
Let me see.
Whoever win get Pandas. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that bet.
We play these niggas on the 27th
Of what?
August in the preseason.
Oh, that's preseason. I could have swore that shit.
We do play them in the season too.
I was about to say, hold on, bro.
I forgot about that.
That game's because I got a lot of my
preseason don't count.
A lot of people.
Fuck no.
A lot of people
do that. Hey, don't play yourself.
Unless they
don't play yourself.
Hey, unless if they win, if the Raiders win, preseason count.
No.
That's true. That is true. I can vouch for
keeping it real. Niners, they got they backups is good. Like for the most part, they backups usually good. So in the preseason, stay away from that, bro. Don't do that.
We gotta get you on the pod for the sports talk. We're gonna start a whole new pod for sports. I've been trying to tell him to get it together.
It's too late now. Season about to start.
You know what? If it's popping, you get like a last 5-10 minute segment before we get out of here.
Always popping, bro. It's the NFL,
I'm
bro.
just saying,
it's the biggest league in the world,
up to
bro.
it, that's what you'll do every Wednesday. You'll have, like I said, it has to be in a timely manner.
Bro, I talked to a homeless man about football, bro. You know that. We walking down the street.
All right, we're gonna see.
Yeah, we play him twice preseason and then November 8th. That's gonna be.
I knew it was October or November. I just couldn't remember. I said October, but it's November. But I knew y'all play right because I know the tickets already. I think are like, damn near spoken for. Because I asked some of my pilots, like, man, they was like, man, I was looking at some of the tickets. And they was like, man, that shit's ridiculous. I'm like, well, at least let me know if y'all go tailgate. I'll at least go to the tailgate because that shit gonna be cracking.
I'm gonna just say
it's Santa Clara, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be lit.
Right. Stay away from preseason. But I didn't tell you to stay away from November 8th though. Take the bet.
Take the bet.
I ain't gonna say too much.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
8 or 9 wins. It could be you.
Was everybody able to see Spiderman Brand New Day?
No. Are you gonna spoil it?
So
Chop asked for no spoilers, but
this is what I'm gonna do because the movie's been out for about close to tomorrow will make a week, but it's mega viral right now, and every single people are reviewing it, but they're doing this separate part for spoilers. It's kind because there's something in it that it's going to be kind of difficult. I can do it actually. I'm really good at this. I can walk around the spoiler of the movie, but I feel like we'll see. I'll judge it by temperature because I don't know how much it'll affect you because they can mute it for like 30 or 40 seconds and not wave my hand and be like, all right, you can unmute it because we're done talking about spoilers. But it is something that I would have liked to talk to Stacks about that happens in the movie.
Y'all gonna have to fucking mute it or come the fuck back because I want to know. If
we do, I will give you a fair warning. I am not gonna say anything crazy during this review.
Man, I don't know. They voted in the chat, man.
They said no.
Like
I mean, like I said,
3 votes.
I'm gonna say just go away for a second. Just go away for a second, but we'll get there.
Just put it on mute, and then we'll do like a hand signal when y'all can come back.
All right.
Amen.
So Spider-Man Brand New Day takes place 4 years after the last Spider-Man movie. In the last Spider-Man movie, we all know that he made a wish or did a spell with Doctor Strange for everybody to forget who Spider-Man was.
No, forget who Peter Parker was.
Yeah, but in that sense, yeah, okay, forgetting that he's Spider-Man.
Because everybody still know who Spider-Man is. They just don't know who Peter Parker is.
Yeah, right. And so this movie heavily focuses on him doing things on his own, watching his friends, MJ and Ned from afar, go to school and graduate, bro. That's crazy. I think it's gonna be like the first year. I'm like, it's been 4 years, bro. Y'all done already graduated. I'm like, damn. And he's like doing the lurking thing, lurking on the pages, randomly walking in the parties that they at just to get a glimpse of them.
For years though, just doing
for 4 years,
stalking
bro.
them for years.
And he's been killing it as Spiderman though. Like he working with the police, doing hella shit. I'm like, okay,
Crime is
cool.
at an all-time low.
He been going crazy as Spider-Man.
Quick question: Can they see his face and not know who he is? But they just don't.
Yeah. They can. Yeah, he can walk into a party where everybody's at, and nobody gonna know who he is.
But can he? This is a wild question. Can he walk in with his shit on and no mask?
Like it's gonna be like it's a costume. They're not gonna say
yeah.
it's.
So if he was caught slipping, they wouldn't believe it anyways because
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Because there's hella people with
he's
Spider-Man
popular as
costumes.
fuck.
Yeah,
and-
okay.
Like this whole city love him right now,
Mm-hmm.
and so the problem comes in where like I said, he's having this emotional situation, like almost like Crash Out, where he hella missing his friends, and at the same time, you have this villain who's able to kind of like possess people and like jump to different bodies or whatever, but for some reason can't jump into his body because I think it's something that has to do with the spider sense, and so he is trying to battle this new. What you want to call it? This new villain. At the same time, try to juggle his life by being alone and having nobody to like really attach to. Because the only person he really talked to is a police officer lady, and like they help. They be going back and forth on crimes and stuff like that, giving information and shit.
But he can't even like try to introduce himself to people and just get.
We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll
All
get there.
right.
So like I said, it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
So that it does come to a point
Like,
where
this nigga
he's
invisible
like,
or something.
he's
he just completely became a straight loner. Like even
he dove into the work.
Okay.
not like to the point where like he got his apartment building and he kind of beat up, not hella, he got like scratches on him and shit, and this like chick is trying to make small talk with him. Oh, you live on my you live on my floor, we're neighbors. He like, okay, and he go talk to the landlord, had the landlord move him to the top floor.
Yeah, this bitch trying to
to a
fuck.
fucking attic, like
He don't want nothing to do with
basically
it.
like to a fucking attic where ain't nobody up there but just him. Like that's how much of a loner he's trying to like. He's like hella secluded. Like
Now, this movie heavily resembles the first 2 Spider-Man movies. Like, heavy. Like, I'm like, oh, damn. Like, bruh is taking, like, hella notes from, what's my man's name that did the first 2?
Toby.
Yeah, Toby. Well, I'm talking about the director.
Oh.
The way it's directed was
Come on,
Sam Raimi.
You talking about my Spider-Man, Toby?
Yes.
Toby, my Spider-Man?
Bruh.
Yeah,
So I'm
okay.
like, why is this hitting so hard for me? But it's even a scene where, you remember when Flash threw the punch? He did like this. There's a scene like that in there.
What?
It's well, I get to that towards the end though.
That's
Just remember that I mentioned that. All right, you're gonna have to bring it. Remind me later for the end of the
Okay.
pod to talk about that part.
That's
And
pretty
so, because he's having so many of these emotions and dealing with this new villain, it's starting to affect his body chemistry, like his DNA, where he's becoming more spider-like. So it'll be a moment where he might rage out and his eyes go straight black, and so his spider senses is even more stronger. He's actually even stronger, and this is all, mind you, everything we're gonna talk about now is in the trailer, and it does this really cool thing where like Sam Raimi, Toby, his Spider-Man had real webs, and so since his body is mutating, he's starting to develop real webs or whatever. And to him, it's like hella nasty because this shit is like spilling out. It's dumb funny, but it's a dope ass scene where he does pull up to a party or whatever, right? Because he's like, you know what? I gotta. The police officer like, you gotta get outside. You gotta go do something because you know who else do you talk to? He's like, I don't need to talk
And
to
mind you,
nobody.
at this time,
sliding some walls or something.
by this time, Ned and MJ are back from school, so they back in a normal neighborhood and shit. So
he pull up to their party and pretty much walk into MJ's room and Ned's room, and he sees like all this Spider-Man stuff. So he knows that Ned is still into like. So he's like, oh, okay, cool, that's great. That never changed. He's hella into the Spider-Man thing or whatever. And so they start having a conversation, and MJ walk in, and like he stumbled because he don't know how to. He say the wrong name. He don't say his right name or whatever. Give her some flowers like it's a housewarming or whatever, right? And he like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty cool. I should have been came in and said what's up at least, cause they kind of like they're super welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
And then like he chill in the party, he look over, MJ dude walk up, kiss her. He like the whole for him it's just everything just silence. I'm like, oh no, don't crash out.
Oh no.
And so mind you, like he's been having this issues with his powers, bro.
Yeah.
So, but he don't know at this moment it's connected to his emotions. So he bounced out of the party, bro, slinging like you could tell he listening to like some gothic sad music or whatever. And then his powers start to like wild out. And this is why I say it's kind of reminding me of Sam Raimi, because he would do something like it seemed like something he would do. And this is in the trailer where he wakes up the next morning and he's in a cocoon full of a web cocoon. Mm-hmm. Like he don't remember what happened. He blanked out as he like go into the house or whatever, because he, like I said, his powers and emotions just go out of control. And when he wake up out of the web, it's clean because like he got to use the real webs, and the real webs is turned. Like he can't even put on his fake web shooters because the real ones were rejected. Like it'll push it off of his wrist. Mm-hmm. So it was this dumbass clip. The whole visual around it was like, oh, this is like hella old school. Like bro would do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think in the first 2 Spider-Man movies, it was a moment where he was like kind of losing it and having it come back and forth where his web wouldn't work. He'll fall down or something. But now, like I said, it's the opposite where he's getting more of the spider DNA. And I think this is going to be more of this one is so, because the last one was pretty emotional. Aunt May died. You know what I'm saying? It was just, all 3 Spider-Mans came together. We ain't never seen it. It was just dumbass dope, but it was emotional because you had Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man. His girlfriend died, but he got to save Tom Holland, Spider-Man girlfriend. And he started crying. She was like, why are you crying? You cool? He was like, no, I'm cool. Because he didn't get to do that, you know what I'm saying? So he kind of getting redeemed in a way. And so I'm like, it's going to be hard to kind of top that emotional pull. And in this one, bro, seeing how he is reacting to seeing MJ and Ned kind of like live life without him not having his Aunt May, and then the villain. The villain figures out who he is. I'd say that. But we obviously know that the villain can jump from bodies to bodies, right? And so the villain does something so sinister, bro.
Oh.
So you mean like he tried to jump into his body as a civilian, and then he realizes that
he's like, he's like the villain literally says like, why can't I jump in your head? Hey. It's like I you know what I'm saying?
Well, the villain.
Pause.
Oh well, yeah, probably that might be a spoiler.
Well, yeah. Well,
because he tries.
Yeah, he tries, but he can't. Like I said, I mentioned earlier, it's the spider sense. The spider sense stops him, and that's all in the trailer. Mm-hmm. When the old lady's driving the tank, she crashed the tank. Then like her head jumps, and the security guard behind him, like he can follow it. And he was like, oh, she like the entity is like, oh, you can see me, and he was like, what the fuck is going on? So he knows that it's jumping from body to body, but it's able to do something super clean. And mind you, the villain is villaining. Like, it possesses this one dude, and it's talking to him. It's like a construction worker. And once he figures out who Spider-Man is, because he can, like, track you hella easy. You don't even know he track you. He can just track you, follow you to your house and everything. So he was like, wasn't you at MJ house earlier? I think I'm going to go holler at her. And, like, he's using somebody's body while saying, like, you Spider-Man, you standing right there. I'm the security guard or the construction worker. And as I jump out of his body, I make him step back into the street, and he gets smacked by a car.
Ooh, okay.
I'm like, oh.
Okay.
Whoa. I'm like, oh, shit. But Spider-Man can see it jump. So he got to try to hurry up and get to the house.
What is he seeing? Like the
bodies just move. But he's like, you can see somebody, somebody
okay.
jerk. Like, so he's kind of.
Pause.
He's picking it up.
Right.
But it leads to, I don't want to talk about this moment, but it leads to one of the most emotional moments of the movie. It is fucking crazy. And I'm like, well, they're not going to do that.
Dirty.
They're clearly not going to do that. And they do that.
I was about to say,
I'm like,
and
oh, hell nah.
What Dean and AB say, and did.
So, okay, I already know what you said.
Yeah.
So it happened twice to her.
To who? What you talking about?
Zendaya?
Yeah. It happened twice to who? What? You don't know. So there's more comic book stuff in this movie though.
She got
as
killed
far as-
twice.
No.
Okay.
No, hell no, not that. She didn't die.
Okay, I was just making sure.
She didn't die in the last movie. You talking about?
I'm
She got
talking
killed
about
twice?
what's the show?
Oh, Euphoria.
Euphoria. Yeah, I was like, oh shit! I was like, she got off twice in a year.
Nah, that's crazy.
Okay.
But you have the Incredible Hulk in this movie, bro. And at first, it's just Peter goes to talk to him about the mutation. Like, bro, my body is changing.
That's in the trailer.
Yeah, it's in the trailer. He's like,
the Hulk wears something called an inhibitor.
Yes, to stop him from changing.
To keep him from turning into the Hulk.
So Peter, we always forget that he hella smart. So he's just asking him like hella questions about it. He's like, "Why? What's going on?" He's like, "I just want to know if you can like maybe keep some of the DNA, kind of have it like balance out versus just completely cutting it off." And he ends up making his like a little version of that. The hoax is hella big, you feel me? But he make one that's just small. He make one specifically for himself, and then he makes one that's a universal one. Why? It's like I said, we gotta get to that later. But you also have the Punisher, and this is the first movie the Punisher
John
been in.
John Bernthal is one of the best. Is the best Punisher. Like he just fits the role perfectly, in my opinion.
Say it. Him and Tom Holland as Spiderman and him as Punisher. It was they had like a team up like for almost half of the movie, and it's almost perfect, bro. Like
it's like Wolverine and Deadpool.
Their relationship is great. You know what I'm saying? And Punisher is a rated R character. His show is rated R. He murders, blood, all type of shit. And so the way they're able to finesse it, where he might be about to say fuck, but Spider-Man hit him with the like you feel me? But at the same time, they got to work together. And I didn't even realize the last time. This is also in the trailer. The last time we seen Berserker Hulk was in 2018, bro. After that, it was Smart Hulk and like no Hulk at all. But it's been a long time. Blood, when he turned into the Hulk, I forgot that this nigga can get paused that big. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, it's the regular Hulk. It's not Smart Hulk. I'm like, oh my God. Because obviously the villain has the potential power to jump into people's bodies and make them do crazy shit. And so it made him take off that inhibitor.
But
I'm like,
nah. But the cold
shit.
part about it was the villain didn't realize the totality of actually how it couldn't tap into the full potential of the Hulk's power. So once the villain like shifted out and then that inhibitor was broke and then the Hulk was like, oh, you opened the door.
It was
Bruh.
over.
It was crazy because the villain had the Hulk doing some shit and they was like going at it.
It was Smart Hulk.
They was going back like he was talking and shit, going back and forth, right?
Yeah.
But then when she jumped out of him, and then the
inhibitor was gone.
What's Bruce Banner looked and was like, oh shit, my inhibitor's gone. That clicked something in that
He
clicked.
said it to Spider-Man. It was like, bruh, no, you don't understand. It's not gonna be the same. It's different this time. And it was like he was really trying to explain to this nigga. But it was amazing fight scene, bro.
It was hella.
It was
because like
amazing.
I said, you like he said it was a Smart Hulk. Like he was hub. Like the clothes still fitting. They was just a little ripped. He was green, hella strong, doing hella shit. But nigga, when the fucking villain jumped out, and he was like, Spider-Man, it's me. He's like, get clear everybody. He's like, clear. He's like, no.
Bruh,
Get the fuck. He said,
building,
get everybody
bruh.
away. Now he's like, this is not what you about to think. It was over with, bro. The Savage Hulk came out. Oh, bro, it was so fucking clean.
Bro, he it was
hella clean.
Dumbass clean. And mind you, we keep like Tom Holland is a phenomenal Spider-Man. So his moving and like his choreography and his way of fighting is peak. You feel me? And you throw in the Punisher, you know what I'm saying? Just because. And it was a funny ass moment where the Punisher is like, I'm gonna go over here, and he was like, you just don't want to fight the Hulk. He was like, I don't want to fight the Hulk. He was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? He was like, he tried to find a way about it there, but he did. But we're not gonna tell you how that concluded, but it was just we kind of forget how wild the Hulk is, bro. And that moment really made me upset that we haven't had another Hulk movie because of like the situation with Sony and Marvel or whatever. He can only be used as a side character in somebody else's movie. You cannot do another solo Hulk movie. So that kind of made me upset. Like, damn, that scene alone was way too clean. Just that in particular
Because
interaction.
Edward Norton or
Norton.
Ed Norton,
Was the last one.
then that was Sony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the one before that, that was still
That was never Marvel.
it was never Marvel. Right?
Never got to do a solo Hulk movie.
It was like you said, how they finessed it in it. That shit was so clean. I was like, like I was nerding out in the fucking movie theater. Like, yes.
Yeah, nah. But technically, the main villain of the story, well, I don't want to say the main villain, but the actual villain is going after this company called Damage Control, and we've seen it plenty of times in the Avengers movie. We've seen it in the first Spider-Man movie. It's the guys that go around and clean up after the Avengers have a fight, pretty much, and kind of fix everything up. So when they had that big alien fight, they end up cleaning up and taking all that technology and trying to like reverse engineer it to make it work for them, in hopes to use it for better to humanity or whatever. And Tom Holland is working with them, or Spider-Man is working with them to try to figure out why this entity is trying to get inside their facility or whatever. So that's kind of like the premise of the movie. And so if I could have any negative, is that there is, like, Spider-Man is one of those villains who I can compare it to Batman as far as he has, like, crazy niggas to fight against. Like some of the dopest niggas to ever fight against. You got Kingpin, Scorpion, the Chameleon, Craven, you know what I'm saying? And I was kind of wondering if they were gonna, mind you, the Scorpion is in it because it's in the trailer, but he plays a minor role, and there's even more villains that play even smaller roles where it was announced that, oh, this person's gonna be playing this person, but when you see them in the movie, they play that person for a second, and it's just it was just a montage. I'm like, oh, I kind of wanted to see that or whatever, but it was played up for laughs kind of, and it was like a montage. Like, Spider-Man been doing this thing for a minute. These are the people he been fighting or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. And then you also have the hand, and that's like a huge Daredevil villain, and they're like these ninjas or whatever, and he's been fighting them too or whatever, right? So I'm like, okay. Maybe when they do this reveal or whatever happens with this reveal, the villain is going to be somebody that, maybe we're not expecting, or it's going to be like another twist, or I was just kind of like, oh, man, I wish they could have did a little bit, because the Scorpion shit was pretty cool. I did like that shit. I just kind of wish they would have went a little further with it, but I do feel like it takes a little bit away from me because of the reveal of who the villain is, and it becomes two different movies, and I don't completely agree with how that villain was moving. I'm like, bro, this villain, like, I was like, because granted, I went in with the idea of who it was gonna be, right?
Was you right?
Yeah, I was right.
Okay.
But once I saw what the villain was doing, I'm like, oh, well, maybe not then, because
I had no idea.
I'm like, the villain would not do that because that's diabolical. Like, even with the tank going through the streets, shooting the fucking gun into buildings. I'm like, oh, they going stupid. This is mad dangerous. I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, it was great all the way up until they did the reveal. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Are we sure? Because that shit was
it threw me off.
I'm like, hold on, bro. So you kind of have to, it was difficult for me to kind of wrap my head around the fact that, all right, look, this is technically two different movies being shot at the same time. This is an origin story, and this is a Spider-Man movie. But it takes liberties. I'm like, okay, I'm not completely on board, but I am, the nerd in me is like, oh, this is great. We're getting a peek under the veil to what's to come. I'm like, so this is the level. And I think they do something great, because the thing that Spider-Man makes, the inhibitor for himself, that is going to obviously be a major piece of the puzzle going down further in line when it is revealed to be like what is to come. That's gonna play a major part. It might not be necessarily his technology, but what the villain does and what the villain is capable of, it's going to have people like, I don't know, these motherfuckers turn. Like we gonna have to
that's what threw me off because it kind of clashed with the other origin story about the villain that we have seen previously.
right.
So that's why it definitely threw me off because I'm like, I could have swore she was already linked up with the other people from a very young age, but now it seemed like she was thugging it out on her own. Like
they took liberties because now she got a sister. So like I said,
yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like that shit threw me off.
They had siblings, but I ain't never heard about the siblings being able to do the exact same thing. And so they do, and like another, like I said, that's gonna be in spoilers if we do decide to talk about it because there is a particular person that they could have used instead of the black dude that's in charge of damage control. There's a specific person from the previous movies that was a boy, but he was a normal bag. He was normal, but he was a boy. He's the reason why a lot of shit happened because he was just turned like that. You feel me? So I'm thinking they're gonna be like, oh, actually, I don't work. I mean, I'm like the head of damage control, but this is the CEO. I'm thinking they're going to do a reveal. Like, I'm like, ooh, but they didn't do that. Yeah. And so with that being said, I think this movie matches the energy of the last movie, which to me is kind of a high stakes. Because like I said, Aunt May died. You got the 3 Spider-Man. But it was so emotional, bro. Like, it was difficult to watch him go through this. And there's a scene where he has a conversation with MJ, and it's brutal, bro. It's brutal. I'm like, fuck. And like, it's no like, oh, let's tell a joke at the end of this. Nah, it was pretty fucked up. And even
does it have to do with like with that meme that's going around? With,
yes. With Future on
with Future on it?
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
They did the Future music?
No, they did a meme.
Oh, okay.
You ain't seen it?
Nah.
I mean, well, it's viral now, so
I can just say it. So it's a meme where it's like it's Future and it's like him. It's actual video clip with his words, and he just sitting there like. But the meme is. It's crazy how Ned recognized Spider-Man from a dap, but MJ couldn't do it from a kiss. Oh, it's basically saying bitches ain't shit.
Okay. Yeah. But I mean, because it's everywhere now. At least that. So that was kind of like
that's fucked up.
But it kind of gave a little hint of like, you know what I mean? When I saw it, I was like, oh shit,
that's hella fucked up. I can't. That's why the internet can be such a curse sometimes. Because I did want to talk about that Ned thing at the end. I mean, I don't think it's technically a spoiler because obviously when they were best friends, they had like a secret handshake, and they did interact in the movie. I'm not gonna say exactly how they interacted, but clearly they met and talked again. But at the end, you know, he does walk up to him and like begin to shake his hand, but Peter Parker keep going with the handshake, but bruh is keeping up. He like
they do it perfectly.
He is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, so you, but they don't. It's not clarified, but it's clearly.
It kind of is because after they finish, Ned's like, hey, yo. Peter.
But he said his name though.
Yeah,
he introduced himself. He said his name.
But you seen like a light bulb go off and like he like got excited. He was like, Peter, like he was like, oh shit, like it's you, like. That's the reaction he had. Like
I wouldn't say it was that strong.
It definitely was, bro.
Did say,
I'm confused. No, just
nah. Because like I said, I didn't. It was ambiguous because like it wasn't like
kind of take it how you want it almost.
Because like I said, he was almost confused. Like, why? How did I know how to do that? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because like it was like a muscle memory thing.
Yeah.
Like it just worked. And he was like Peter, and they cut it off.
A little more excited than that,
but. Granted, I think what they were able to do with Peter and the Punisher, and the Punisher kind of telling them like, bro, I've been living this loner life, bro. You don't want to do this. It's not a choice. I have to do this. Like, my family is gone. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, just because they don't remember, you just fucking go. You know what I'm saying? He's almost telling them, like, you need to go do something. They still here. Like, go. And the Punisher being that person, instead of being like, the whole time, I'm like, oh, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mind you, they don't meet in this movie. They already know each other. We don't see them meet, and so that's another clean thing because they have this little funny ass little back and forth where Spider-Man obviously saved him back in the day, and he keep bringing it up. He's like, you owe me one. He's like, stop talking about that. He was like, bro, you gonna bring it up every time? He was like, what happened? I'm gonna bring it up. I'm like, that's fire.
Nah, but to me, and what also was hella funny was how he helped finesse him, how he helped him get out at the end.
Oh yeah,
that shit, bro. I was in tears, bro.
So look, did you watch the Punisher special? And did you watch
Punisher
it?
special?
Yeah, it's a special that came out right before this. It's
No,
like
I've
a
been
one
watching,
shot. It's
I've
a
been
one
watching
shot.
the show.
No, so he has his own special that came out after the Daredevil show. It's a Punisher. I think it's just one long episode.
No, I was watching the. You're not talking about the Punisher, the Last Kill. That's the show. That's the series, right?
It's not a series. It's just maybe one episode long. It's just an episode. It's a special.
No, I don't think so.
Well, they kind of it's a lot of him in it, obviously, but he does this thing where he does this like he can't stop grunting, bro. It's dumb. It's super noticeable to me, so it's kind of annoying a little bit. But he plays it so well. But it's certain situations where he doesn't necessarily need to make the noise. You know what I'm saying? He's in a room by himself doing something. He's like, I'm like, bro, chill out. But I had a great time. It's just that I'm just not 100% sure how I feel about the villain reveal and what they had the villain doing. Granted, I do like the power set and how it is shown and explained. And just let everybody know, when I went to the movie theaters, I haven't been to the movie. Mind you, I went to go see the Odyssey, but it was dumb late. So it wasn't no. I mean, obviously, you only going there because you got tickets. You're not going there to go get no tickets, right? Bruh. It was a line out the door to get into AMC just to have your ticket scanned. I'm like, wait, what is happening right now?
Oh, I thought this was a series. This is just one long
shit.
episode. Oh, yeah, so I've seen this.
Okay, yeah. All right,
I seen this.
It's just one. But
Damn, I thought that was the actual series.
Did they do some bullshit where they only open the doors like right before previews or? Like, how is that possible? Everybody got assigned seats.
Many people. I'm like, this is. I mean, like I said, I was there for Odyssey, obviously, right? You know what I'm saying? But mind you, it's a late show. People come, but still, it was a line to get into the theater, not to scan tickets, just to get into the theater for the next show at 3:00 in the morning. I didn't go to the Odyssey in the day, so I don't know what it was like. I haven't experienced this many people at a movie theater since like Avengers, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, I mean, okay, it was a little hard to get tickets, but I got my tickets. I got great seats. But I'm like, I did kind of notice that I had to keep clicking on Showtime, so I got later. I'm like, bro, you know how much this movie made in 3 days, bro?
Spider-Man or Odyssey?
Spider-Man. Odyssey made 600.
Oh, it
620, 628 million in his first week.
In the first week.
The first weekend, the first 3-4 days.
First 3 days, okay.
So that was the Odyssey.
Right.
You want to know how much Spider-Man made?
8. Nah.
932. And that was 3 days.
3 days?
You know what today is? Right. It already made $1 billion, bro.
God
They're
damn.
They're saying this movie's gonna probably make $2 billion, bro, in like 2 to 3 weeks. I'm like, bro, $2 billion. I'm like, bro, it was OD though. I'm like, bro, it's hella people. And when I left out the theater, it was mad people like at the concession stands.
Even the theater I went to was packed. Like I'm talking about when I got lucky and got like the last like seat in the handicap row, like. And then even in front of me, the front rows, it was like, bruh, it was packed. And it was people coming in, like, and mind you, these seats reclined, so luckily the people was able to lean back so they wasn't looking straight up. Mm-hmm. And you can even hear, like, this dude came in with this chick, and she was like, we're in the front. And they walked by people that was already in the front row. She was like, it's not that bad once you lean back. She was like, I don't know. And the dude was like, man, there's only tickets that was left. And then also the day I went on Tuesday, so at the movie theater I went to was $5 day, so the shit was like, it was so swamped, bro. I was like, but it was hella people in there,
32 million in 3 days, my nigga. That shit, it shattered records, bro. Like OD shatter records.
Yeah.
I think Superman, since it came out, this not the first week. This is since it came out, 632 million. Supergirl, since it came out, not just the first week, 150 million combined. They not fucking with Spider-Man, bro. That is insanity. Granted, I think Odyssey has already made $1 billion, but it's been out for like 2-3 weeks now, bro.
Yeah.
This shit been out for fucking less than a week, bro. Tomorrow is gonna make it the week. That shit is correct, and I'm like, am I missing something? I mean, obviously I fuck with Spider-Man. Hell, if I did, but am I missing something? And I'm thinking like maybe because people are wondering if it's gonna have a heavy connection to like the Doomsday movie or something. I'm like, I don't know, because it couldn't have been word of mouth because it just came out.
When the last Spider-Man?
I was like 4 years ago, I think. When all three of them,
has it been that long?
when all three of them were together, yeah, 3 or 4 years. That was Spider-Man Far From Home.
Do you think maybe, them being more popping now got to do with it? I mean, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
They was both.
Nah,
in the Odyssey.
Spider-Man is one of Marvel's like top characters. Like,
For sure.
But the fact that
him and
they
Zendaya
getting
are
astronomical numbers is crazy, right?
Him and Zendaya are married. That has to do with it because
Something.
they have like a huge fan base already
Right.
on their own because of their couples.
And
or
since
whatever.
then, so because I guess what I'm saying is that you probably see more like Spider-Man heads watching it. Period. But
Nigga,
now
No Way Home
now
was
you enter,
2021.
but now you mixing in. Now you mixing in fans of Tom Holland and Zendaya, and that's even.
And then you got people that loved him from the Odyssey. So
Mhm.
people want to see more of them, and they're like great PR. Like even them just talking about the movie, they over here talking about, well, if he don't come back, I don't come back, and the dude that played Ned, like if we don't do the movies together, we not doing them or whatever. He can't stop being Spider-Man, and I continue to be MJ. It's just bad. So they doing this great PR. They interview well. Every other talk show they go on, they killing it. They super likable.
Did y'all know that every couple from a Spider-Man movie have dated in real life?
Except for
Who?
your boy.
Who?
Your boy from Spider-Verse. He tried it.
From Spider-Verse?
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield?
No, Spider-Verse, the animated one. Miles Morales.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the live action.
No, but he's the only Spider-Man that everybody gets to, everybody dated, but it was a meme that he noticed, and he tried to talk to Haley Steinfeld. That's the girl from Sinners that Smoke was talking to.
She was married.
Before. This is the Spider-Verse. That first movie came out hella long ago.
Wasn't she already dating, bro?
I don't think so.
She wasn't already dating. She wasn't already dating Josh Allen.
Nah, she was mad young. I mean, not like that, but like this was the first Spider-Verse movie was hella fucking long ago, bro. And he's seen on multiple interviews trying to holler at her, and she kind of being like, "Oh, okay," and people got mad at him because he kept pressing her, and she clearly wasn't. He damn near can't even get no more roles because of what happened in the press with this. It's like a whole thing, bro. What's my man's name? He played let me see.
And that's why it's throwing me off.
You're not talking about James Franco, are you?
Hell no.
No,
That's the first one. Is Into the Spider-Verse.
Shameik Moore. Yeah, the black dude. I forgot his name. Shameik Moore. That's him. He was a dude from what's that one movie? He played in a bunch of shit. But the last thing I seen him in, it was Wu-Tang. He played oh yeah, he was in that movie Dope.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he got canceled now because of that?
He's good at Spider, but his next big movie is the next Spider-Verse movie. So what he did was, which is hecka weird too, in the first Spider-Man movie, the Tom Holland one, you remember the girl he was trying to talk to?
Mm-hmm.
She was also kind of like mixed. He tried to go holler at her. And when Haley Steinfeld, like, she announced that she was getting married, he made like a similar post, like, oh, okay, bet. And posted a video of him dancing with this girl, and she's married.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, why would you do that? Weird. And she called him out. Made a whole video about it, like, why would you post that video of us knowing I just got married too. Like, but ain't nothing even happening. We just dancing in the club at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because he posted it insinuating like, oh, I can't get this Spider-Man girl, but I can get Tom Holland Spider-Man girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, that's wild, bro. Like I said, every post on his TikTok, people keep mentioning it. Like he really trying to move on.
Yeah.
'Cause he got a girlfriend now, but he won't show her. But he clearly is dating, but he won't show the girl that he's dating. But every single post he make, people keep bringing up how awkward he was and how catty he is for like that or whatever. So like I said, he low key is canceled. So ain't no big major project came out for him. I think the RZA did a movie and had him star in it, but ain't nobody go see it.
He was in that one movie. I might be butchering a spoonful of chocolate or a taste of chocolate.
I don't know. Either way,
He was an army vet that came back to like his town, and they was like white people was. It had to deal around racism and shit.
Either way,
what's bro that played?
Not popping, bro.
Bro that played the Quick Draw. What was the movie Jonathan Majors was in?
I don't know his name. I know what you're talking about.
What's the old the cowboy movie they was in?
The Harder We Fall.
The Harder We Fall. He was
the question, bro.
He was the.
I know what you're talking about though.
Jonathan Major questions.
I know him. I know him well.
Jonathan Major movie. You like this?
What was the Quick Draw dude?
I forgot his name, but I know what you're talking about.
He's in. They're the main two. They're the main two stars in that movie.
All right, how you want to rate it, Stacks?
In between the 8 and the 9, I give it a real deal. What's the simple fact? Like you said, I was excited to see some of those. Like I wanted them to harp more on the villains. I wanted it to be more than just.
How long was it?
2 hours and 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe.
2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it.
Okay, all right.
And I just didn't like how they kind of scrubbed through the villains. I wanted to see more of Spider-Man's villains, and then I also wanted them to like dive more into his mutation.
I got
because
in the comic, in the series, they go way crazy.
Yeah, because in one of the comics, he actually like his arachnid DNA goes crazy, and this fool like gets 8 eyes, fucking hella arms and shit. Like he actually gets like
that could have came off as a little goofy though. That would have been really CGI heavy too.
But in the comic books, it was like they made it like scary. It was like well, of course, comics is different, but
I did like how they did that because it was scary. Like I said, I'm blacked out.
I'm not saying I wanted them to go that route necessarily, where he got the arms and all the eyes and shit. But I just kind of wish it would have been like they explained he got heightened senses and this, but I kind of wanted them to like
elaborate a little bit more.
Just elaborate on it a little bit more. Like you could have even left us on a cliffhanger, like him doing like more research of like, you know, what else do spiders develop after they go through a certain peak or they reach a certain, you know what I'm saying, aspect in their life or their growth. If they would have did that, I would have probably it probably would have been that. And if they would have did the villains longer, it would have got a 10 for me.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually sound clean. That's a good idea.
But
I like
it's
that.
funny.
You see you get what I mean? Like they didn't have to.
Without seeing it,
they didn't have to.
I like that idea.
They didn't have to expose everything, but like just at least like that would have been just a good cliffhanger, like some breadcrumbs leading into the next movie. Like, oh shit, like because then you would have been speculating like, oh fuck. But the fact they kind of just they just kind of went off it. It was just like.
Now this is why I want you to see it because I hear what he's saying, but it did that for me. It did do that for me as far as what it made him do.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is a scene they show in the trailer where he's fighting a scorpion and he's kind of fucking him up.
Mm-hmm.
It's because he got upset and that shit came out.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's like I said, he's way stronger and he's way more like vicious or whatever. And then they do show a scene where he's like watching shout out Keith David because he's like a voice. He does a voiceover in this for some reason. It's hella random. He's not even in the movie. He just do like 2 voiceovers. But he's watching like the Discovery Channel about spiders, and the spider is like doing a little mulching thing, and like he's clearly like he's like researching like what else is possible, like what is happening as far as like what's going on. Like he's working on something and watching it, but it's freaking him out. He's like, all right, turn that off or whatever, right? Because he's trying to hear what it's saying, but he doesn't want to hear it.
So okay. It sounds like that happened, right? But
See,
then it sounded like maybe it wasn't enough for you.
No,
It just wasn't enough.
But the only reason why I feel like it didn't happen because it's been stated in like I'm pretty sure Bryce can agree. It's been stated in multiple comics and other shows and other movies about Spider-Man that if this nigga didn't hold back, his villains would die. He has to hold back because he knows I can crunch these. Like, if they stand no chance against me if I use my full power.
They definitely showed that though.
No, they did, but that's I knew that, so maybe that's why it wasn't like
It wasn't enough.
exactly.
But
you see what I'm saying? Like, he could have been did that to Scorpion. He just chose not to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see what I'm saying? But this time, because his hormones was off the scale, he blacked out, and so it allowed him to go full. Basically, he tapped into his full potential. But I been knew he could do. This man can pick up tanks and hold up planes and shit.
He also was
We
able
know
to do
that,
something
like,
that
you know
we
what I
ain't
mean?
never
Like,
seen. He
he-
also was able, since he got the organic web, he can do better shit with it.
Yeah,
Like he can
like in the
he
movie.
does real spider shit with it. I'm
Like-
like, oh, that's way cleaner than you just having a straight shooter. You know what I'm
For
saying?
example,
I'm
like when they
okay.
first introduced Tom Holland Spider-Man to the MCU, he fought Captain America. He snatched that man. Captain America couldn't hold his shield up. He was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like it was so easy for him. And like, wait a minute, Captain America was struggling. Like, he was just, "Hey,
You know,
what you doing?
Spider-Man
What you
is-
doing behind there?"
is
Like, you know
OD
what I mean? So
strong.
like, we know he's like, you already know he's dumb stronger because he's like a good person. He holds the fuck back.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I say, okay, I already knew he was fucking super strong. I knew that. I thought, like you said, the shit with the organic webs clean as fuck because now it's like limitless of what the fuck he can. He's not limited to just what his man-made shooters can do. He can actually do some real spider
It's
shit now.
wild
The
what
shit
he
was
can do
hella
with
clean.
it.
I agree with him
Yeah.
on that. But like I said, even to the fact like even if they would have showed something different other than a spider mulching, like I know a spider that's not a big wow factor to me because I know that about spiders are. I just wish they would have kind of like they would have gave me something that would have been like, oh fuck, if he, oh shit, it just wasn't the oh shit factor for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, that's what's possibly to come. Like, you know what I mean?
They do conclude it though. It's concluded. What happens with the DNA is solved. If we get into spoilers, I'll talk about it. But they do at the end of the movie. It does the thing where accept who you are, and when you accept who you are, oh, now I can make this stuff work for me now instead of it being like taken over me.
Yeah.
But they might have brushed over it pretty quickly. He might have figured it out pretty quickly. But
I'm just
think
I'm
the
just wondering
emotional-
if it's like
the emotional part when
More
he
to
was
come.
about to fuck up Scorpion, and Scorpion wasn't really Scorpion. He was like, "What the fuck am I doing here? And why the fuck am all my bones broken damn near?" And like I said, Spider-Man damn near killed him. But in him almost killing him, he almost hurt us or killed a civilian. That was, like I said, that was more than enough. Like, this nigga immediately knew, like, oh, no, this is not good. I have to figure this
he
out.
broke
So,
that nigga off.
yeah, that was it was so clean. Like the fighting in this, because this is a different director from the past 2 movies or past 3 movies, I guess. Wait, this is the 4th one. Yeah, those all have the same director. This one I think is Daniel Day-Lewis or something like that. Let me double check.
He
But,
broke Scorpion off, bro. He didn't even stand a chance.
Well, let me give it my rating. So you gave it what you gave it?
I give it a real deal in between an 8 and a 9. I even say 9. It was good. I would go see it again. I had a good time with the movie. I just, like I said, just some small little
Destin
nuances.
Daniel Cretton. That's the director. I'm right there with you. I'm gonna go real deal 8.5.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it could have easily been better. I just don't know how I feel about the whole, like I said, it's a love-hate thing what I have with the main villain. Like I love aspects
too.
of it, but there's some stuff that I just don't like. You know, and it's gonna be a long time before we get any more answers as far as what's to come after that. So let me see. Who's all in here?
Yeah, y'all might have to mute us for a second because I definitely got some questions I need to ask Bryce about this shit. Because
Who was on in here?
I've been waiting.
We're gonna do some quick spoilers. Quick spoilers for the end of the movie.
You gotta put a timer on it. Let them niggas know what time.
I'll wave my hands like this when the spoilers are over. But it's not. We're not about to go deep into this.
Nah.
We're gonna do like 2 minutes max.
Okay.
All right,
Back at 11.
everybody. Spoilers are coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are about to talk spoilers for Spider-Man Brand New Day for 2 to 3 minutes. Jose is keeping the timer.
Got you.
Here we go. The villain, Jose, I don't think it's going to affect you that much. The villain is Jean Grey. You know who Jean Grey is.
Yeah.
Was not expecting that.
So remember in the beginning where I was like, the entity took over somebody's body and made them jump in front of a car and they got smacked. It was an older gentleman.
Uh-huh.
And then she finesses her way to MJ's house, right? Well, she's on the way there, right?
Uh-huh.
Spider-Man gets there first. Says, MJ, we got to get out of here. She's like, what the fuck, Spider-Man in my house? He convinces her quick enough to be like, look, you're in danger. I'm really Spider-Man. You have to come with me now. Do you trust me? And, like, she has that look in her eye like, yeah. Like, you know, oh, maybe she, you know, there might be something there.
Mm-hmm.
So he grabs her. They swing off into the distance, bro. They get on the roof, and she just starts like, wait a minute. Do I know you? Why do I feel like I know you?
Because she starts trying to figure out, like, well, why? Like, they play it off so good. Because she's like, well, why are they coming after me? He's like, well, really, it's because of me. She was like, but, like, do we know each other? Like, were we friends? Like, were we more?
We were, weren't we? And she starts breaking it down, and this nigga started turning around, and she's like, take off your mask. And he takes his mask off, and bro, like his tears in his eyes, bro. She's like, Peter? And he's like,
no. That
Because she met him at the party.
No.
That didn't happen until they got to the Punisher's lair. They just raised the mask up above his lips. That's what happened on the no.
He took the whole mask off.
No,
he did. He did. No, I rewatched it. There's footage. He takes the whole mask off, bro.
I thought he didn't do that until he got to the fucking.
He takes the whole mask off, and she's like, oh, she remembers, and like they kiss and embrace. They're hugging, bro. And he's like,
no, you're
oh
right.
my
You're
God.
right. You're right. I just thought about it. You're right.
I got you. And she's like, and like it's like I said, the tears. It's like everybody in the audience is like, hey. And then MJ is like, oh, well, I see why you like her so much.
Like they kiss and everything, bro.
And he like, bro, Jean Grey already took over her body, bro. She been took over the body, bro. Oh. And she fucked the whole theater up. Everybody's like, no. And she just started talking crazy to this nigga, right? She was like, this who you fuck with, huh? I see why you like her. She a little weird, you know what I'm saying? But you got me fucked up. This is the type of shit I'm going to do if you keep getting in my way. He is like, get out of her. He was like, what the fuck you going to do? And she walking backwards to off the cliff, off the top of a building, bro. And she'd go like this, stay out of my way, and jump backwards. Nigga.
No, that's not even what. No, you skipping one major part. She say something. Jean Grey says something to him as MJ. Nigga, he grabs MJ by her throat, nigga, and is holding her. And she's like, "What you gonna do? Kill her? What you gonna do?"
That was a timer.
Oh, okay. Hurry up.
And then she kicks off of him and falls like off the building.
So this is why I have a problem. Because she could have died. The
Right.
dude that jumped in front of the car could have died. She took over a fucking tank, was destroying the city. Hella people could have died.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this clearly can't be. I had an idea it was Jean Grey because only Spider-Man doesn't have villains that can jump to people's heads or whatever, right? That just doesn't exist. So I'm like, there's only other person that can do that is Professor X or Jean Grey. You know what I'm saying? Or they're going to introduce some type of new telepath or something. And I'm like, well, no, it can't be her. When they reveal it, mind you, this is a super lame reveal because they just read. I'm like, oh, her name is Jean Grey. And the audience is like, oh. But it's just they just read off a fucking computer. So I'm like, no, wait, hold on. Are we sure?
Yeah.
I'm like,
because that's what I was talking about earlier. Because if you think about it, in one of the X-Men movies, it breaks down her backstory where Magneto and Professor X find Jean Grey at a very young age, and she comes with them to that school, to the X-Men school at a very young age. So that's why I'm like, that origin story is clashing with this one because this origin story makes it seem
Like
like
it's also two different Earths, mind you. Those we do know that those X-Men exist, but they're from a different Earth,
different
so like,
timeline.
yeah, exactly. So it's not even a different timeline. They're from a whole nother Earth. You know what I'm saying? And so that was not even my initial problem. You can take your liberties. It's just that when you make her like do shit like that, it's like, damn. I mean, like I fuck with you now. You know what I'm saying? I found out that the people that we was fighting against was really holding your sister hostage. That's why you're trying to get in there to save your sister. I was actually helping them to stop you. Let's just flip this. You know what I'm saying? But technically, you probably murdered some people. So I don't even know, because you were dangerous as fuck. And it's the moment at the end of the movie where she realized, like, oh, I'm actually way more stronger than I thought I was. And she does this thing where it's like a fucking 200-meter radius. It's like a huge radius.
You remember?
Of her.
You remember in the X-Men movie when they went to that what was that X2, where the fucking pyro dude fucked up and lit somebody's shit on, like he basically burned some people, and Professor X had to come through and freeze everybody in the fucking museum. Like, all right, y'all, we gotta get the fuck out of here. You fuck, bro. She does that over like a whole fucking kilometer, bro.
Like it's like half
it's
the city,
fucking crazy.
Half
Everybody
the city gets
just
stuck and they can't move because she get hella mad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well,
and
yeah,
she just holding them.
But that it did, like I said, it looked clean. It looked mad clean. But Sadie Sink, she does the promotion for the movie. She's actually doing promotion.
Lucas's girlfriend from Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
She's actually she's done. She's like, "What, you want to know who I'm playing? You got to make sure you go see the movie to see who I'm playing."
Because everybody thought she was gonna be Ghost Spider, the female Spider, Spider Woman.
You know what? Actually,
you did know she was everybody knows that she's in there, but everybody's forgetting that she's in there.
You know why? Because they've been talking about this movie for a while, and I remember they revealed that she was in it.
It wasn't a secret that she was in it.
Yeah, a long time ago.
We just didn't know who she was playing. I didn't want to say nothing still, just in case somebody didn't know.
Because I did see it. I that was a long time ago that they revealed that. But also too, I remember seeing they was on something on YouTube or whatever, and it was like 5 or 6 of them, and she was one of them, like at the end or whatever. Yeah, for Complex or something. I
also was kind of mad that she didn't like it. We get no explanation. Only that her name is Jean Grey. They don't mention mutants at all, and we don't get no other hints of a mutant. And she does have the power to do certain things. So I'm like, oh, well, clearly Spider-Man saves her. She's like, I'll do you one favor before I leave. I'll give MJ and Ned back their memories. And I'm thinking that's what she gonna do, but she don't do that. But it's almost like, did she though? Because MJ does reject Peter, you know what I'm saying? But they show her a clip of her at the end of the movie sitting on top of like a rooftop, like contemplating by herself, like, what the fuck?
And she's messing with that necklace that he gave her when they went to Paris. Was that Paris?
I think so.
London or something.
Like
wherever
that.
They went, he got her that black flower necklace. But it's like broken and fucked up. But you also kind of that's what I wanted to ask you, because it kind of seemed like she was almost faking that she didn't remember, because she was giving off certain looks like, nah, maybe it's better that I don't. Maybe it's better that I keep him at bay so that he.
Nah, she didn't remember, bro.
I don't know. It kind of seemed like it to me.
You know how women be. Just,
yeah.
You know, a little flirty.
But then, like I said,
it made it super difficult.
But like when they showed her at the end and she was like messing with that necklace.
That was a possibility that she, like I said, because Ned remembering the handshake and the fact that she, like, they didn't have no end scene with Peter and MJ. MJ just by herself, like, something is off or something doesn't feel right, or I'm having contemplations now, because she told him straight up, I don't love you because I don't know you.
Right.
I have a whole dude. Like, I don't. As a matter of fact, is it cool if you take me home? Because now this is kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? So, like, she was definitely done with this nigga. Like, I mean, I know what you say. What you saying? You left this letter. I wasn't supposed to find the letter, but the letter is like saying how much we did stuff. We fell in love. This. But this person that you wrote this to don't exist. Like, so I can't sit here and lie to you. Be like, I love you, whatever. But yeah, it was tough. It was a tough scene.
That had to be the most awkward swing home ever. Because she went to go leave by herself, and then she came back. She was like, I don't have a phone or nothing. He was like, can you take me home?
How you feel about the post credit scene? You get it, or you have it?
Do I get it? I don't know. He about to link up with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, because Secret Wars is coming and Doomsday is coming, and in Secret Wars, they go to that one planet. Everybody goes to that one planet to fight, and that's the first time Spider-Man gets the black suit.
Bro, this 10 minutes of spoilers, bro.
All right. Well, like I said, I don't completely agree with how they brought
Wait,
Jean Grey.
when you
into
say
the,
everybody now, is that the
the
fucking
incursions from all the different worlds collide.
But is that the one where everybody, like everybody, all the mutants and so that's the one where basically it's like the only people that's really
Survive.
left going crazy is fucking Rogue, Jean Grey, and Storm. Because
Uh,
I've seen the fucking comic is like this. It's like a
yeah,
like a
Secret- talking about Secret
dictionary.
Wars, right?
It's like a fucking
Yeah.
dictionary.
No, it's crazy.
It's for some reason the women are
But-
turned up.
We gonna see. But yeah.
But you know they said they couldn't have fucking.
Wait, I'm
It's
gonna-
not. This not a
okay.
spoiler.
I'm waving them back in. Come back in. No
Did you
more
know one of the
spoilers.
reasons why they said? I mean, this is not. Well, this has been talked about because I think she did if I'm not mistaken, Halle Berry did an interview.
Well, only because what you're about to say is reference to what we were talking about. We probably shouldn't talk about it. We could talk.
No,
about
this is reference to Doomsday. This is not reference. This is not reference to Spider-Man. This is reference to Doomsday. This is to the Avengers movie. This got nothing to do with Spider-Man.
Okay.
Because she did an interview speaking on it, or she talked about it. They're not gonna have her in Avengers Doomsday with some of the other X-Men because they feel like her and Thor's powers are too similar.
I think that's what she said. I don't know if that's what's true. I saw that
Okay.
too.
You saw it, so you seen that? Okay, okay.
So they bringing a lot of people back, but yeah, like I said, she just might not be one of them, or she could. Like I said, they do this all the time, and they be like, I'm absolutely not in it. Because Andrew Garfield was doing that with the Spider-Man movie, and he was in it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. Like I said, I'm excited, even though it didn't really leave too much open at the end. It is what it is. I had a good time.
And I was surprised they didn't have. That's why I had text you because typically in Marvel movies there's two post credit. There's
future reference. You can always look it up.
okay.
You can always Google like, does this movie have any post credit scenes? And it usually to be the first link. It'd be like yes or no. It'd be maybe it has two, maybe it has one.
Because you know they have like the theatrical credits where it's showing like clips from the movie and then there's people's names popping up. After they show those, there's usually a credit scene, and then after the actual like black screen credits, there's typically a post credit scene. So I was thinking it was I'm like, ooh, is they gonna do it two again or like it's just crazy how they've been switching it up.
All right.
Yes.
So real quick, Marvel did announce that they are canceling Wonder Man, Blade. I think Captain America and Falcon is put on hold. It's not necessarily canceled. And I forgot what the other project was.
Monica Rambeau.
Oh, that was supposed to be a movie?
I think it's supposed to be a series. It's supposed to be a series like on like Disney Plus.
Well, I don't really know too much. I do know for a fact though that Wonder Man was already being worked on for a season 2, and obviously Blade has been in talks for years now, and Mahershala Ali finally came out and talked. What?
No, I'm listening, man. That's crazy.
What?
Wonder Man.
Bruh, they can't. But it's crazy if you think about it.
He came out. Well, yeah, I said something about it too.
Bruh, they canceled everything that has a black lead. That's the real. To me, I feel like that stands out a lot because it's like, because I don't even think they're bringing Ironheart back. There's talks of that might not even come back.
She might be in a movie. At least she has like. Well, unlike Blade, Blade has a voice. His voice is heard at the end of Eternals, and that was dumbass long ago, and in a post credit scene, and he never got to put on the suit. And it's crazy because somebody made a point that I completely agree with. Blade is a vampire, bro, right? It was going to be a period piece. It was originally going to be a period piece Blade movie. You know what they used those costumes for? Because they were in production. They just canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
They used those costumes in Sinners, bro. The Blade movie costumes, the wardrobe went to Sinners. And what is Sinners about?
Vampires.
And they fucking killed it.
Damn.
Killed it. So you didn't want to go against Blade, Wesley Snipes, as far as it being like modern day or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So you tried to separate yourself by doing a period piece Blade movie. You failed on that, and then Sinners come out. And so I think with them, it was more so like, we don't even know where to go with them. or whatever. Like, where do we place him? Which is can't be that hard. You know what I'm saying? But I do get it. Like, nigga, if you do a vampire movie with Blade, it's going to have to be fire because of what Sinners did and because of what Deadpool did. And Deadpool brought Wesley Snipes back, and he killed that shit. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So that's like they kept digging themselves in a deeper hole and telling bro, like, okay, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. Mind you, this nigga's getting old, bro. And so he has a movie coming out right now called Mother, where he straight up says, I'm about to do hella fighting in here.
Bruh,
because
look at the preview, Jose. Hella
trained
clean.
for hella long for Blade. So I have to
He would
kind of display
Blade,
what
bruh.
I've learned. You feel me? He don't want to waste, like, I think it was like 5 years of sword training. Like, it was crazy. Like, he did, like I said, the trailer's good, but it's not going to be Blade. You know what I'm saying? But he's just.
But you know, in hindsight, knowing, you going to be like, oh, he would have killed it as, like, he would have killed. That's the first thing I thought when I saw the preview. I'm like,
but he straight up said that
clean.
he doesn't even want to do it. Even if they offer it now, it's like, it's over, bro.
He said they could have been. He said it wasn't a money issue. He said they could have.
They just didn't want to do it, bro.
For some whatever reason.
But the point that I forgot who made it, but that is a great point. That Blade, especially Snipes, came back, killed that shit, and then Sinners came back and destroyed. So it's like, if you're gonna do a vampire movie, it's gonna have to be on the caliber of a Sinners or with the energy that Wesley Snipes brought just in his small cameo.
I mean, they could have still did it with a different flavor. You know what I'm saying? It don't gotta be. I mean, you could still pull off vampires in a different.
Yeah, if you
know
listen
what I
to
mean?
like,
Like,
if you go and research what the movie could have been about, it was horrible. I'm like, wait, this was an idea where Blade wasn't gonna be like the main character in this movie. It's gonna be about his daughter. That was an actual idea, bro.
Well, all right.
I'm like, whoa.
Well, all right. Well,
this is after the period piece, by the way.
Well, can you tell me about Wonder Man? Cause that's come on, bro. I fuck with that tough, bro.
There is no rhyme or reason. I couldn't find a reason.
They were in
why.
production.
They had the first episode like written.
Yes.
Basically. The dude had the first episode written,
God
and
damn, bro.
like I said, this is probably one of the most heartbreaking ones because it was so well received, and obviously.
Even I fuck with it.
Yeah, the fact everybody
Wonder Man
fucked with it
was
because
good.
everybody went to go talk. Everybody pulled up on Yaya Instagram was like, bruh. So he had to like kind of like make a post about it. He was like, yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We get what we can take. You know what I'm saying? We had it was great. He said like a really good long speech, basically saying like it is what it is. I'm gonna see you at the EPSIs or whatever, the awards or whatever, because obviously it's gonna win hella shit because it was so good. But I don't know, bro. That was a tough one. I'm like, Wonder Man. I'm like, that's super out of nowhere. Like, what the fucking shit was amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody loved Wonder Man. So, like I said, that might, I might kind of feel where Stacks is coming from with the Wonder Man thing. But Blade, they played themselves. I feel like they played themselves. Wonder Man, why? I mean,
Too good.
Falcon. I mean, the Captain America Falcon. The movie didn't do that great.
Oh, so you thought it was gonna end up being just they gonna have to do it was gonna be too good, kind of get too big, and they was gonna have to focus more on that.
Black Panther, that was did way better than what they expected. We done got 3 of them motherfuckers already.
Yeah, but I think the tough part is that
you
know with bruh passing away, it's like you can only do so much. Obviously, you try to get creative and like try to like flip it or whatever. But with bruh. But bruh, you got bruh right there, and he could have just catapulted to more, movies, more, you know what I mean, shit like that, and we could have had one, bruh.
They don't, so
could have had one.
If they don't bring him back for a Secret Wars or even Doomsday, I'm gonna be low key hot. I'm like, wait. So you just scrapping the entire? I mean, I get forgetting the season. That's fine. Okay, I give you that. But you're gonna scrap the entire character? That's crazy.
That's next level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that the character is gone. Maybe the season is gone, but if I find out that the whole character is gone, that's a problem. I'm like, why? What is the reason why? And don't say because it doesn't fit. Y'all do a bunch of shit. We never gonna see the Eternals again. You know what I'm saying? Never gonna see these niggas again.
What if they canceled it because it was getting too big and they decided they wanted to do a movie instead?
We'll say that then. instead of saying
That is just
Wonder Man is canceled,
Yeah.
or like I said, or at least have him in Doomsday or Secret Wars, and
But I mean-
Secret Wars is supposed to come out next year.
But would you think though that they're still within?
happening.
Would you think they're still within the range of maybe possibly announcing that and kind of it being like some type of reconciliation, almost like
They might have
okay,
their hands on
the
the
post?
post to be like, oh, this is getting okay.
'Cause, like what if by like the end of the year they like yeah it's coming next year we got one coming or whatever.
Cool. I'm
You know
cool.
what I'm saying? But I'm
yeah.
saying though, like, even though they didn't say it during the announcements of the cancellations, do you think they would still be cool, like within the next few months, if they do reveal like we actually are coming out with a movie sometime next year? Would it kind of like almost be like, all right, you know what I mean? Like kind of like calm you down a little bit. 'Cause I feel like for me it might, you know what I'm saying? Especially if he's like maybe
No,
they thought it was getting too big.
I would chill. Like I said, I wouldn't be as mad, but like I said, I would be more mad if they canceled the character as a
Yeah,
whole.
yeah, of
Like, that's I think that's hella stupid. Like you got the one time y'all do create somebody new, not new, but like y'all do somebody new and it's a hit, and y'all cancel it. That's hecka weird, bro. That's super weird. I mean, they technically did the same thing with Shang-Chi, where he's a minority character. His movie did great. But the next time we about to see him is in Doomsday. His movie came out dumbass long ago. He didn't get no part 2. But he's going to be in Doomsday. He's in the trailer. So I'm like, well, you got to... His powers were so clean. The character is so clean. Why wouldn't you utilize him? At least, you know what I'm saying? And he's definitely in the comics fucking around with everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he's always by himself doing these one-off comic. No, he be with everybody, bro. So I'm like,
That's
I don't
crazy.
know.
But it almost feel like they I mean not to say it like that because they always gonna have their money, but it almost seemed like they kind of shooting themselves in the foot, right?
As far as not doing another show, a season, yes.
Yeah. Like I mean, for
Now-
certain things, like I can see where you might justify, you know, what I'm saying that because you got to compete now, and maybe you won't be as successful financially, whatever. Right? All right, whatever. You know, what I'm saying maybe the script wasn't even like you said, the writing wasn't on point.
Yeah.
But with this one, it's kind of like, and like I said, they got plenty of cheese, so I guess it is what it is. But I don't know. You would think that they could make some money off of this too, right?
So I'm thinking it might also have to do with there might be a big reboot after Secret Wars because of who even without spoiling the movie we just talked about with certain characters that are revealed in there, like that's a whole nother like age demographic versus like okay where we going next, and we already heard that it's gonna get rebooted. They're not gonna stop doing Marvel movies. It's already in a major movie studio like a Warner Brothers. It's up there now. So they just gonna, what other characters do we got? No, they're gonna be like, okay, well that chapter's done. We're gonna bring in the new niggas now. Like you know, we're gonna do it this universe's version of the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? We still got Tony Stark, Cap, whatever, everybody, but it's just younger niggas. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna redo it because, like I said, they're gonna have to keep going in that bag. Like, what superhero would you like to see that they haven't done yet? That's a Marvel character because they done did everybody. You can't. I mean, there's a lot of Marvel characters, but granted, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, they wasn't popping like that. They made them popping because the movies was good. Now, you can reach in that bag and pull somebody out, but you better hope that movie is popping. But they done made it to the point where people done fell off the MCU because the last phase, 2 phases have been trash. So it's like, damn, do we keep trying to pull out new characters or we reboot it now? And if we're rebooting it now, this nigga might be too old. No, excuse me. Yaya might be too old. You know what I'm saying? And we going to just have to, you know what I'm saying, the direction we going, we seeing the trajectory of how shit is selling. We just going, after Secret Wars, that's going to be our big crescendo. And at the end of that movie, it's going to be a nice little solid reboot where we'll be introduced to a bunch of new characters and we'll be following their stories here on out. Even as far, let's say the X-Men. We haven't really got X-Men in the MCU like that. We got a Wolverine and Deadpool, but that's not an X-Men movie. So as far as it being like in the MCU and these niggas linking up with the Avengers, we haven't got that yet. So this is say they do reboot it, but instead of starting with Iron Man and Captain America, we're gonna start with Wolverine, Cyclops, and we'll build an X-Men movie or even Professor X. We're gonna start from here now, and then we'll bring in a Captain America and the Iron Man as it gets bigger. So like I said, I can see that and them kind of rebooting like that. That's a good reason to be like, okay, now I see why I did it.
And I think you might be right because of the Spider-Man movie in the comics, he links up with them a lot.
Yeah, for sure, plenty of time.
So that actually might be the route that they're going because Tom Holland's pretty young, so he's gonna look young for a while. They gonna have he can be Spider-Man for a cool minute.
Yeah, no, but he can be like because Spider-Man does grow up in the comics in the series too.
No, I know,
he does
but I'm saying,
get
especially
out of college. He does graduate. There is an adult version of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or Peter Parker. So like you said, he can play him for as long as he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, granted, he also has the look. So I don't know. It is unfortunate that they're getting put on the back burners, but with the Falcons Captain America movie, that wasn't that good. It was okay. It was fine. It wasn't great. So I understand. I don't know how he feels about it. If you know what I'm saying, they threw the Red Hulk in there. You know what I mean? It wasn't enough. Like if that movie would have made buku money, they probably would have definitely shot him another one. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't done right now too. He looked like he won't have to pass that shield right back.
but the fact that he had a series and a movie.
That's true. They could have gave bro that grace.
I think
would've loved a Wonder
I
Man
think they're
movie.
just canceling the series. I don't know if they're canceling his movies.
I don't think he gonna get another movie.
He'll probably get into the
Because
series.
mind you, that
before
wasn't
him.
just his series. That was Falcon and Winter Soldier.
True.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna keep my ears to the ground as far as, like I said, I think Wonder Man might be my biggest issue out of all of them. Like Blade, they shot themselves in the foot too many times. Like nigga, y'all don't got no more feet, bro. I don't know what y'all want to do. Mahershala Ali don't fuck with it. He don't like it no more. He irritated y'all. He probably passed up on so many opportunities because he was trying to get in shape or get right for Blade, and like not much money I missed out on because y'all done had me on the contract, and it nothing happened. Mind you, it's probably some type of compensation for it, but still, nigga, I done missed out on some money.
Yeah.
And so now you about to do this. It seems very mediocre. Unless it gets crazy word of mouth, I don't think Mother is going to do that great. I'm going to go see it, though, to support. But did you even know that movie's coming out? It's not good marketing, bro.
When does it?
I think it's like end of this month, maybe.
Oh God, that's crazy.
It's not great marketing, bro. And the trailer is super vague. Like, I mean, I know he plays an assassin. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's super vague. It's a good trailer, but you don't fucking know what's going on. You just see this nigga. You see a bunch of black people. That's why I say I don't know. Like I said, it's not like a super known IP, so I already know it's not gonna probably do numbers like a fucking Black Panther or something like that.
That's how I feel about that other movie that's coming out with Damson Idris.
Yeah, me too. I don't fucking know.
It's like that. It's like
It's not as grandiose as that because that got a bunch of money. I remember. That's
yeah.
like, that's
I mean,
like
no.
$250,000.
I'm saying as far as like how it's like basically the same premise of how you saying like it's you just see a whole bunch of black people, but I feel like that movie is gonna do a lot better.
It has a fan base because of the book
and because of the actors that's in it.
Yeah.
Like the main actor we recognize from Mother is Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, that's it.
You might catch like a glimpse of some people. You like, I think I recognize him, but it's not like
It's not
the other one where you like, oh shit, he's in it, she's in it. Oh,
Yeah, that other one got way more star
Mind you,
it's
power.
like that.
That
Yeah.
movie doesn't come out till next year, January, and this guy has a lot more time to do promotion versus Mother, where nigga they not even showing that in the theaters, bro. I just saw Spider-Man. I just saw Odyssey. That shit
That's
wasn't.
that wasn't a,
That's not a
that wasn't a
trailer,
trailer.
bro.
But did you say August, September? You don't want to drop, right?
Wait, what?
August, September. You don't want to drop.
No,
right?
it's January.
February.
And
I thought it was
think
August,
I think it is
September.
August.
August, September. Yeah,
Well, no, because Spider-Man just came out.
it came out in July,
Spider.
at the end of July.
Oh.
Because remember we talked about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it
we was
wasn't-
talking about
Wait, okay, yeah.
niggas
you're
dropping right
you're
before the
you're
line.
Good. I think you're right. I think you're right.
Oh yeah, it comes out the end of this month.
Mother.
September 25th.
Oh no, that's not August though. We're in August right now.
I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, it comes out next month,
All right,
September
that's
25th.
cool. Like I said, it looks like a critically acclaimed movie. Like it's probably gonna be good, but it's just because of word of mouth, it might not get seen like that because ain't nobody gonna go see it. Ain't nobody know about it.
Fuck it, we just put it into the world right now.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I had two questions. Let's just run through the first one I sent. I think the second question might be a little bit more difficult. It's not really a question, it's a debate. So we're gonna okay. The question I asked is, what are the best getting high songs? And
Song, you said songs about getting high, or the best songs to get high to, because that's two separate things.
What are the best songs about getting high?
Okay.
The first one that came to my mind, very, very
We'll
first
go
one.
one for one.
All
Hey,
right.
we'll go around.
The very, very first one that came to mind that I love, that's number one always been to me, is Up by Wiz. Just
Okay.
that whole vibe is just, every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, I gotta fire up. Like
That's a good one.
yeah,
That's a good one.
your mouth damn near water pause. Like you like, I'm ready to fire one up. Hold on.
All
That's
right.
definitely one.
Okay. I like that. My first one that came to mind was D4L, Geeked Up.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm starting to see spaceships on big. But I just love the vibe to that. So like I can kind of do any drugs to that. I'm just smoking, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
What you got, Stacks?
We had that bitch playing back in the day.
Yeah, no, for sure. What?
My the one that came to my mind immediately was "Good Times" by Styles P.
Ooh.
I get high.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
high. That is
very-
a bang,
That's a
bruh.
classic.
That
Classic.
shit is a banger, and it immediately took me back to that fucking scene and fucking Soul playing with Snoop Dogg. Oh, this motherfucker got switches.
Yeah.
Hold on. And then Gaiman tried to play that. He was like, "Nah, you gotta turn that fucking African voodoo shit off." He's like, "Let me put some real shit up." And that motherfucker came through the speakers just bop. That song. That was one of Styles P's greatest hits right there. That shit
Yeah.
is
For sure.
a
That's
banger.
a different classic. You got Jose. What's your next one?
Mary Jane, Rick James.
Oh
Come
damn!
on, what we talking about? What we talking about?
Damn, my bad.
I was surprised nobody was gonna say it when it came back around to me.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's a good
come
one.
on, come on, bro.
Ooh, I might have to match you on something like that.
Yeah.
All right,
I got one. If y'all don't say, it, I'm. Come on, bro.
I'm gonna go. Wiz Khalifa, Still Blazing.
Ooh, yeah.
That is my that would be my immediately, like if the song comes on, I have to fire up.
Yeah,
Still Blazing.
I agree. I definitely will put that on my list because that's just that vibe.
Yeah.
Still blazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your next one, Stacks?
I got 5 on it by the Loonies.
Okay.
Easy. That
Okay.
was one of my. I can listen to that song on fucking repeat all fucking day.
I was checking. I was double
All
checking.
fucking day.
Okay. All right.
I got one.
Go ahead.
All right. Afro Man, because I got high.
Because I got high.
Come on.
Easy.
All right, yeah, easy.
on.
All right, I'm gonna match that one. Then I'm gonna come back around to match your Mary Jane.
Okay.
So my one to match that will be Mac Dre, Thizzle Dance.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Stacks.
How high 2, Method Man and Redman.
Okay.
That's a classic right there.
Yep. Jose.
Oh, okay. Dr. Dre. Let's get high.
Okay.
Let's get
High. Curtis Mayfield, Pusher Man.
Ooh.
Yeah, that beat alone is
Ooh.
just so cold. I love that. I'm that nigga in the alley.
I'm gonna push you.
Cold. Go ahead, Stacks.
Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be repeating.
Okay, I got.
Repeating after that.
All right. I got Lil Wayne. I feel like dying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Deep cut.
Yeah, for sure. That it was always one of those songs where I couldn't turn it off, but it was an interesting change for Wayne as far as
Yeah.
music. I'm like, I like the concept of this, and so many fucking rappers did the same thing after
Yeah.
he did that, bro. Oh my
Just
god,
the whole vibe of it was just hella
Yeah.
different.
Wait, didn't you? My bad. Didn't you guys say mesmerized?
Ooh.
I talking about the Wiz one.
Yeah.
That's definitely on mine.
I couldn't remember if y'all said that or not. That my bad.
I think it gets to a point to where it's kind of like I try to almost stay away from naming it because technically you could listen to the whole album
Yeah,
while
that's
getting
why I
high.
picked
You know
Still.
what I'm saying?
I didn't pick Mesmerize.
Yeah.
That's why I picked Still Blazing, because Still Blazing is literally, because you rap Mesmerize, it's a bunch of shit he talking about that's not smoking weed. It's
Yeah.
about bitches too.
Mhm.
So I'm like, that's why it's kind of like specific to smoking or getting high. Because Wiz has a bunch of songs, but yeah, you could do the whole cushion orange juice,
Yeah.
really. But if you want to get really specific with Wiz, Same with Currency.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get real specific with them. I got 50 Cent higher all the time too.
Of course.
Yeah, that was my last one.
Yeah.
Y'all want to hear this question though?
Yeah.
All right, we try to make it quick because it's late. I know it's late. We'll try to do top 5, at least 5. I don't really want to put a cap on it. I just want to see where y'all go with it.
All right.
Who has better movies, Mike Epps or Kevin Hart? What? It's a question. Mike Epps or Kevin Hart? Who has the better movies?
Have you seen Kevin Hart's new one? 72 Hours.
I heard it was trash though.
It was trash.
I heard it was trash. I'm gonna check it out. I'm still gonna check it out. I wanna judge for myself.
I heard somebody said it was pretty funny.
I didn't hear nothing.
I
good.
know some people that think Kevin Hart is corny.
So I'm gonna throw a movie out there and see if you can match me. And we'll go for person, okay? I'm gonna go All About the Benjamins. Can you match me with a Kevin Hart movie?
For me, no. That movie is classic.
I was close though. I might have to go Soul Plane.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, that's a little bit of a reach, but still kind of. We might not be in the same neighborhood. We might be in the same city though.
Okay,
but
Yeah,
'cause I think
that's tough.
All
That's
About
Soul
the
Plane
Benjamins
seems more like a spoof compared to All About the Benjamin.
All About the Benjamin, I think, is Mike Epps' best movie. So that's why I threw it out there first. What do you think Kevin Hart's best movie is?
he got hella movies, man.
He does.
That's why it's tough because Kevin Hart got hella movies that you can put up. I mean,
But can it match it though? Can Get Hard match All About the Benjamins?
Mm-mm. I don't think so. It was a good movie, but it's not fucking with All About the Benjamins.
I mean, like I said, I feel like it might get to that point to where you don't want to admit something, but once you start scoring things like off of certain parameters, you kind of look at it and be like, oh, this one actually might be scored better than this one, but you don't want to admit it though.
I think Get Hard might be up there.
Because like I said, Get Hard is actually a
It's no, I said it. I literally just said it's a good movie.
and it's funny as fuck, man.
So
All About the Benjamins is tough, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, All About the Benjamins was, to me, it's weird too because Get Hard was slapstick. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good movie. It was funny. But like All About the Benjamins wasn't as like ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But it was a good movie though.
Better not let me hurt myself.
That's tough, bro. Cause you comparing. It's like you comparing.
But my
that's
grandma
tough.
loves All About
We in the
the
same
Benjamins,
city, but
bro.
two different.
Okay. Let's leave All About the Benjamins alone for a second.
Yeah.
Let's go next Friday.
Okay.
What can you put up against next Friday? And let's try to stick with movies that they star in, by the way, because I could say 40-year-old version and blow some shit out the water.
Yeah.
But he just has a scene in there.
That shit was hella funny.
It was, but it's not his movie though.
True.
It's technically not his movie. I'm trying to stick to movies that they star in.
I mean, if you put the
You want to bring Soul Plane back up?
no. If, oh man. Okay. Yes.
Because
I think that's comparable.
Yeah,
I think that is comparable.
Soul Plane can match next Friday.
I think that's comparable.
Then we'll do Friday after the next.
But what would you pick between the two though?
I'm going to go.
I'm gonna go next Friday personally.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
Soul Plane was a good movie, but next Friday was
Right. And I do like that. I like that comparison better. I like that better because they was both kind of silly.
I might.
Because next Friday was obviously more goofy than the first one, obviously.
Yeah,
so you
super
kind of
goofy.
gotta.
Maybe that might be why I'm leaning more towards Soul Plane because I'm more comfortable with that goofy. It was just a lot of visual gags too because it kind of reminded me of like like you said, like a spoof.
Like a-
movie.
like
'Cause
almost like a
when they
spoof
get on the
movie.
airplane, they got the back of the bus type of airplane. You got the
Mhm.
lockers. You got to use the key. So it's little things like that I'm like, that's stupid. But I had a little bit more fun. Maybe because I expected it. I didn't expect next Friday to be as goofy.
Headset
So,
Paper Soldiers.
You know what's funny?
Ooh.
I did think that. I did think that at first for
For what? For
All About the Benjamins. I did think about that for a second.
damn.
I did think about that.
Paper Soldiers is up there though.
It is.
I might still pick All About the Benjamins, but
It's hard
Paper
not to.
Soldiers is great.
The beans.
That matches the energy though.
Nah,
that's a great one, Hess.
You know, that's a good one, Hess. But I'm not gonna lie, it's All About the Benjamins for
it's
me.
still
Though. Yeah,
for sure.
It's not.
I think it's still All About the Benjamins.
I'm not gonna hesitate. On
that's
that.
definitely peak Mike.
Yeah.
So they'll do Friday After the Next, and then we'll do Get Hard, because Get Hard is gonna win Friday After the Next.
Yes.
Okay.
Get Hard for sure.
And then we have was it Meet the Blacks?
That movie was hella funny.
And then we got Ride Along.
Ooh.
Ride Along 1 was pretty good, bro.
I'm gonna go right. Oh, you know what's gonna kill it though? Fuck! I should have brought this up. What are we putting up against Central Intelligence? The Rock and Kevin Hart's first movie, bro. Absolute gas.
That movie was hella funny.
As gas, because that's
Robbie Weird Dick.
That's killing.
That's a good ass movie. That was a good movie. Kevin Hart got some good movies, man.
Because that's gonna kill. You know what? Nah, I can't give it to him. Because like I said, this is just like how. Okay, let's give him. Okay, that'll be. We'll leave Central Intelligence untouched, like how Which God is untouched.
Okay.
We'll do one cameo. 40-year-old version, Kevin Hart versus Hangover, Mike Epps.
I'm sorry, it's Hangover, bro. It's Hangover for me. I'm
Don't
not
call
gonna
me
lie.
Black Doug.
Nah, and I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm gonna say Hangover, but I also feel like, man, it's almost, the more I start thinking about it, it's kind of unfair, bro. Because Kevin Hart got like more movies, but technically by him having more movies, he actually has more better movies. You know what I'm saying? Like if I could say that. So like more, I guess more quality work than him because he has just more work. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta, even though I could naturally say it's easy for me to be like, I'm gonna pick Mike Epps in this one in The Hangover. Still, I feel like I gotta give him a little love, man, because I felt like to a point after this, it's not gonna be
Mike
no
Epps
more.
won a lot so far.
Yeah, but I feel like
Even
know.
Kevin Hart's role in Think Like a Man, hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie, hilarious.
Hilarious. He killed Miss Loretta. I'm ready for the rest of the tour.
Ooh. Well, what about that? Would you still pick Hangover against that?
Against what?
Against Think Like a Man?
I'm picking 40-year-old version over Hangover.
No, I'm talking about because you picked Hangover over 40. Would you pick Hangover over the Kevin Think Like a Man? I think
he had more. That was more than.
You know what? I think I'm gonna go Think Like a Man because the reason why was because
that was more than a cameo though.
Yeah, but he
was part of the story.
That's true.
He was part of the whole story.
Because you know why? I love watching movies like on Cable Guy when they showed like the Menendez brothers, how like they showed the trial throughout the movie. Obviously, has nothing to do with the movie, but like it intertwines with the storyline somehow. I like that shit. So I like how like it was like he was on the phone with her the whole time and he was having a hard time with her, and then she finally saw her at the end. Like I fucked with that. But I see what you're saying though, as far as it not being a cameo.
Y'all remember Mike Epps was in the Resident Evil movie?
Yeah, he got fucked up by them crows.
Yeah, he was the main character in that movie.
No. I remember that. He had them gold pistols or something,
but
right?
Mind you, that is a big studio movie. So that show is kind of range. You feel me?
He had them gold pistols or some shit in the Resident Evil movie, right?
I did see that trailer. That trailer was pretty wild. But it's like a new epic movie coming out, but it's like a Indian movie.
Ramboyana?
Yeah. It's definitely very CGI. It looked like 300. But
Ramayana.
Yeah, it looked like 300.
Watch
it's an English trailer too. I forgot where I seen it at. And I'm like, "Oh, this looks pretty good." Kevin Hart doesn't have like a movie like that, like a Resident Evil movie where he gets cast as one of the main characters in a serious movie.
Yes,
but even
he does.
though
He does.
What like
when with Heisenberg
With the
with Walter White, dude was a paraplegic.
Oh, in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
No. He did that. Okay, that one. I forgot about that.
That's Resident Evil's like an action.
No, the shit where he it was a series and it was super serious. It was no comedy. It was niggas was getting killed, and I think
not the airplane one Lift?
No, bro. It was one where
Kevin Hart?
bro. Somebody remember they found somebody dead in the hotel room.
Oh, his brother was a fuck up.
Yeah,
He was covering for his brother.
That
Yes.
was weird. I remember watching that.
We
we
talked about
talked about that.
We
That
talked
was
about on the
Netflix.
pod.
That was
Yeah, we
Netflix,
talked
right?
about that. I forgot what
Yeah. That was on Netflix, I think. Let me see. What was that called?
because that was super serious and random. That was when he was like, I think he was trying to get it in again and trying to take on different roles and shit like
but
that.
I don't think it worked out to what he wanted.
It wasn't bad. It was a little weird because it was him, but it wasn't bad though.
What was that called?
It was just crazy to see some like a 5'1" just moving, 5'1" dude moving the way he
You
was
go on
going.
Netflix, probably type in Kevin Hart, it'll probably come up.
Okay, you're right. I was trying to see
It was
what
like some
popped up.
action movie or something.
You know, it was a series. You're right. I think it was a
Yeah,
series.
action
where
series, I
like
mean.
his brother was catting off.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Like it wasn't terrible. It was different. You
Yeah,
know?
it wasn't like you said. It wasn't terrible.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember watching it like, oh, this ain't too bad, and
That was
then
a
watching it
minute
and being
ago.
like, this is cool. You know, this was a couple years ago.
Yeah, that was a cool minute ago.
Let me see. Action.
It was before. It was before Lift.
Oh,
The true story? Yeah, true story. Wesley Snipes was his brother.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. That's why I fuck with it too. Cause Wesley
Wesley
Snipes
Snipes was good.
Wesley Snipes was getting it in that movie.
Yeah, it's called True Story.
But Mike Epps was in something that was super random. That was like super serious too. Let me make sure. It wasn't Air, was it? Was Mike Epps in Air? No, it wasn't Air. Oh, he's in 72 Hours too. Oh, I was about to say. Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. I got one, bruh. His role in Roscoe Jenkins, bruh. Bruh, he was hilarious.
Mike Epps?
Yes,
Yeah.
bruh. He was hilarious.
When he thought Martin Lawrence's wife was in the shower and it was Monique.
Bro,
Okay.
he was. I remember watching that movie, bro. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Oh, he was in The Last Black Man in San Francisco. That was a good one. That was a serious one. But
Who was in that?
Mike Epps.
I don't think I've seen that.
Ooh, act of violence. What is this one? Hold on. Oh no. Okay, never mind.
That Roscoe Jenkins movie was funny.
Hella funny, bro. He was hilarious in that.
So I think I'm gonna have to do the tallies, but I feel like
I mean, all right. Well, would you compare that? Is that a good comparison to maybe Think Like a Man? Just like
Because he was in actually damn near the whole.
yeah, it wasn't a
Yes.
super cameo, but it was like he was.
But
on
even
some
still,
side
though,
shit.
even still, though, Kevin Hart had a main role in Think Like a Man, though. Like he was part of the star cast, though. Like
He was, but he was almost like the point guard
I
to
think-
like kind of
no,
like
he
let
was like
everybody
it was
shine,
damn
it
near
seemed
like around because he was the one going through the fucking divorce.
this nigga
yeah, but it wasn't super like you know what I
He
mean.
was in every fucking scene pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But mind you, he came back for Hangover 3. He's Black Doug again. He has a bigger role because he was working for the nigga that.
But you know, ain't nothing, don't nothing hit like the same like the first time.
yeah, I'm just
when
saying
you
he
get
was in
along.
Hangover 3.
You know when somebody give you, yeah, like I
There's
said
there's
before.
a ride along too, right?
Yeah. Ride Along 2 was cool. It was alright. It was not like Ride Along 1.
But it's
Right Along One was hella
Just
funny.
like Grown Ups. Grown Ups 1 and 2, bro, night and day, bro. What the fuck? When I saw Grown Ups 2, I'm like, what are we watching?
I had
bro?
a good time with Grown Up too, but
Oh,
it wasn't like
Underdog.
Grown Ups
I
One.
was like, what is this?
lottery ticket. Mike Epps was in lottery ticket.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I think Mike Epps might have him. I think Mike Epps might have him, bro. For memorable roles in movies, every Mike Epps movie we done named, bro.
Did we keep a tally of this?
I haven't. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it, but I think we definitely said more Mike Epps movies, bro. I feel like hopefully chat was keeping up. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Mike Epps might have won, bro.
That's crazy because, like you said, he does. You can have more. It might be quality over quantity, because
Oh, for sure. I'm just
he has some like every role that Mike Epps get, he be killing it. That's I don't know because Kevin Hart got some misses. Like that Lift movie was awful.
What do okay? Well then, what do we? What do which Kevin Hart's did we pick?
Um, I picked 40-year-old virgin, and then
Against,
I picked
But we put 40-year-old virgin against Hangover. We right? We chose Hangover. Me and Stacks.
You and y'all show, yeah. So y'all won. That.
No, I'm just trying to think like which
Kevin Hart.
which Kevin Hart did
also,
I?
Get Hard won over next Friday.
Yep,
I
yep,
thought
yep, yep.
Soul. I thought that was Soul Playing.
No, Soul
Soul Plane went against next Friday. We changed that.
No,
And
so
then
I think Soul Playing went against Friday after the next.
yes.
Because me and you both picked next Friday.
Yep.
I picked Get Hard.
No. Run this back. I guarantee you. I bet y'all 25 cents, bro.
What?
We put we did change it. We put
You did? I know we changed it. I think we put Get Hard, right?
No. It wasn't Get Hard.
Oh, we changed it to
Soul
Soul
Plane
Plane
against next Friday.
No, it
And
was
then-
Soul Playing against Friday. But Bryce specifically said Friday after next.
'Cause I never picked Soul Plane.
Yeah,
And
no,
if we
he
would put
didn't-
Soul Plane against
I
Friday after
picked-
next, I didn't. First of
I
all,
picked
I
Soul
didn't.
Plane.
No, I was saying is I never picked Soul Plane, but I also never picked Friday after next. And if we put them against each other,
Yeah.
I didn't pick either of them. That's why I think it was.
Yeah, I did. I changed something because we
Yeah.
had went back and we did it, but I think Get Hard still won for me. 'Cause I think Get Hard went against
It definitely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was next Friday.
No,
we
because
gonna rewatch it?
I picked Get Hard.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I picked
Yeah.
Get Hard and I picked next Friday, so we couldn't have put them against each
Yeah,
other.
we switched it, Stacks.
Yeah.
We switched it. I just forgot what we switched it to.
because I felt like cause I think we switched it because we felt like it was a better matchup. Because remember,
Remember, I picked Soul Plane because it was better slapstick for me.
and I
versus-
said next Friday was more goofy,
Yeah, cause I didn't like it because
Yeah.
I was more used to Friday being a little bit more serious.
and that's why you picked Soul
yeah,
Plane.
that's why I picked Soul Plane.
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, Get Hard definitely won over. I forgot what it won over for me. It
Did we-
definitely won.
Oh yeah, we put Central Intelligence to the side. We put that to the side.
That's up there with. So
Yeah.
what, is it Central Intelligence or All About the Benjamins? Because those are the two peaks for Kevin Hart and Mike Epps.
But I think that's the perfect example of not wanting to put one over the one that you think that you should say. Like I feel like that's one of the ones where
that's
you
a
got
great fight.
Yeah, but that's like I said. It's like somebody comparing a great Will Ferrell project to Step Brothers or Anchorman but they don't want to say that this is better than, you know what I mean, because they respect this so much. So it's like
This is play. Let's
yeah.
see.
So I guess what I'm saying is that when it comes to that, for me or for people, I feel like when you break it down by categories, like, you know, comedy or acting, shit like that, when you break it down more, I feel like it's easier to get to a score and you can be like, okay, this is a 7.6 versus a 5.2 instead of saying I choose this one over this one. It's, you know what I mean?
I'm just
I
going
feel
off
like
of
it's better.
memory because only Mike Epps was absolutely hilarious in All About the Benjamins.
Are we basing it off that? Or
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing off. I'm just spitballing right now. The Rock was hella funny.
hella funny.
Kevin Hart was funny. Them together was funny, but the character that The Rock played, because mind you, The Rock is technically an action star and a comedian in it, but he is so fucking funny in there. And Kevin Hart is just, he's playing Kevin Hart, obviously, so he has the funny situations or whatever.
Jet.
But they are both playing funny versus where Ice Cube is the straight man
Yeah.
and Mike Epps is the comedian. So everything around Mike Epps and when it's just Mike Epps, it's funny.
So
But
then,
versus when it's just Ice Cube, is just like an action movie.
but then, all right. But to keep it fair, then, because that's not. It
Central
almost,
Intelligence gonna beat.
but it's almost not fair though, because I feel what you're saying, but you
Central
putting
Intelligence is great.
you putting two lead guys that are funny against one lead guy that's funny, and the other one more serious. So it's like now I feel like for me personally, I would come down to like which one do I think is just a better movie, because obviously one is naturally going to be funny over the other. Because Central Intelligence is going to be funnier because it's going to have a slight more slapstick to it, whereas All About the
I
Benjamins.
mean, we're talking
gonna have
about
an
funny.
element.
These are funny people. So I mean,
Yeah.
it has to be based on funny.
But I guess what I'm saying is that was the whole conversation funny, or did we like the roles better, or you know what I mean? Like,
I know what I
think-
would pick.
because I feel like real quick, because I feel like the 40-year-old virgin to Hangover, like since it was straight cameos, we have no choice but to base it off of like which one was funnier. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it was just it's a little taste of it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas now we got to talk about the whole role and the whole movie as a whole, because it's like we easily could say Central Intelligence is funnier. You know what I'm saying? But like,
But real quick, just taking it back to that Hangover and 40-year-old
40-year-old
version,
version.
if we're just basing it strictly off their cameos, because they only have literally one part.
Right.
Mike Epps doesn't come back after his scene
Right.
with
Alan.
and he doesn't come back after his scene talking to Black Bruh.
Right.
I thought it was more funnier, the conversation Kevin Hart had with Bruh in the store, and I think it went on a little longer versus Alan saying, "What's up, nigga?" Like, nigga, what did you? It was funny for that. It was almost like the perfect joke. You know what I'm saying? But it was over fairly quickly. Versus we had this long ass conversation with with Kevin Hart and Bruh going back and forth, and that shit was killing it the whole time. It was straight gas. So I'm like, I think it had more laughs versus that one great laugh versus a constant laugh. Like, bro, this is a wild ass conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he walking out, I'm gonna come back and smoke both y'all. He was like, but wait. He was like, nah, we good. Yeah, nah. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think that was just a better interaction.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of gave it to the 40-year-old version. But bringing it back, if we're basing it strictly off funny, are we going Central Intelligence
Easy.
or all about the? Okay.
I don't think it's. I mean,
So we're basing it off funny or which movie we like overall better?
well,
think we're
first,
basing it off
first, maybe 1A and then 1B. We can ask maybe first. Which one do you think is funnier?
Funnier?
Yeah.
Like just overall funnier.
Yeah.
Central Intelligence.
Okay.
Central Intelligence.
And then which one do we think is
the better movie?
better?
All About the
movie?
Benjamins. I quote more from All About. I still quote more from All About the Benjamins till this day
Nah.
than I do more of fucking Central Intelligence.
So see the
Like,
thing
bro,
about All About the
I
Benjamins.
can quote All About the Benjamins. You can put that movie on mute. I can
look,
perfectly
but
say
look,
every line
All
from that
About the
fucking
Benjamins
movie.
reminded me of Bad Boys in a way
But
because they was in Miami.
I know without asking you guys that y'all seen All About the Benjamins.
right.
I don't have to. I know you did. I did not know if you saw Central Intelligence. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. I didn't know if y'all seen it. That's why I asked the question because I love that movie.
I thought it was a big thing when it came out.
It was.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being a big
Yeah,
thing.
'cause
I didn't talk
was.
to nobody about it.
That was the whole beginning of the whole Rock and Kevin
No, for
Hart's
sure,
like main
for sure,
relation.
for
So
sure.
the rollout was they had hella fucking commercials and they was
I remember
doing
them
hella
sitting
like
next to each other,
But
they was
slapping
doing
each other
hella
in the
shit.
house.
it never was a so with the All About the Benjamins. It was a cultural thing. I've watched All About the Benjamins with you,
Right,
for
right.
sure we did.
Right.
Versus us being in a group setting and having conversations, quotes from the movie. Versus I ain't never talked to y'all about Central Intelligence before.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not. It was more of a cultural impact because it happened at a certain time.
And
when
I
we
know,
was younger.
yeah. And I know, when you know how niggas be sometimes. They'll be like, some niggas don't fuck with Kevin Hart, some do.
That's new though. I feel like that's new.
no, it's been like that because some people thought Kevin Hart's stand up specials were corny as fuck.
And they've always been.
That's
been like that.
That's been
I
been
didn't
a
know
thing.
that.
No, not. I'm not saying that they were corny, but they've
No,
always
I
been.
didn't. I know.
Oh,
They've
no,
always
the
been
people-
the same style, and it's always been like divisive, kind of in a way. It's
Yeah.
kind of like some people fuck with him tough, and that's where he's going. But then there's always been. It's kind of like it's almost like Drake. When somebody gets so big, now you start to nitpick. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
kind of like, oh, you only make songs for the bitches. Now it's kind of like with Kevin Hart. It's kind of like you only do this. It's more corny, and he does shit that's like family friendly. You know what I'm saying? He has family friendly jokes. I guess they're
Yeah.
comparing him to like Eddie Murphy and like niggas back in the day for Kings of Comedy and how like, you know what I mean? So that's why it almost felt like after a while he had to kind of like get a little bit more, I don't want to say dark, but like a little explicit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because some people accuse him of that. Just being a little bit corny and even his movies too.
You can even because what they both got shows like you got the Real Husbands of Hollywood and what's the other one, the Upshaws. I fuck with the Real Husbands of Hollywood more than I fuck with the Upshaws.
But the thing is, though,
and then people view The Rock the same way too.
Yeah,
Kind of
no, for sure.
corny too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think honestly, for me, I think Central Intelligence might be one of his best roles after
Rock?
not Walking Tall. What's the Rundown? The Rundown. He did the movie with Stifler. I think that's my favorite Rock movie.
That
But
movie was
I
good.
think Rock was peak Rock in Central Intelligence, bro. I was blown away on how funny this nigga was. But
Hella fucking funny.
I couldn't
was
believe it,
hella
bro.
fanny
fucking
pack.
I
funny.
couldn't
Yeah.
believe it.
Come on,
Just
Jet.
The way
This
he
is
was
Jet.
talking, because he was like, he's getting this nigga in this situation. He was making it seem so chill. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, bro.
And then when he
This
turned
is
up,
not. Yeah, he was turned.
he had
That's
that
what
look
I'm
in his
saying.
face. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
all
nah,
right.
that was great.
That was
It
a good ass
great.
movie, bro.
Damn, what's the point I was trying to make? I think I'm so like, okay. I'm gonna have to go back and tally this because it's getting late. But I'll end it on this. Who do you guys think is funnier? For you personally. Do all the math in your head. Just give me a solid answer. Who you think is funny? I'm gonna go ahead and say Mike Epps. Only because
And based off of movies and acting.
movies, yeah. I'll throw stand up in there too.
Okay.
But because Mike Epps is able to do this thing where he can do skits.
Yeah,
And it's very random. He has that skips about selling them 5-bags. I don't think Kevin Hart has anything coming close to that skit. Because he has the chocolate drop freestyle shit, but that's nowhere compared to Mike Epps selling them 5-bags. He was dropping them on the little rope. He's like, choo, choo. They were just grabbing them. I'm like, he ride on the front of the bike when niggas ride. I'm like, some stuff is so culturally ingrained. Like it's a visual. The visual is almost as funny as the joke, bro. The $5 I forgot what his name was, but it's the stand up, and I think it's the type of funny where I don't think it ever gets old to me.
I agree with you, but I think a skit from Kevin Hart that's fucking with that is when he told the skit where he went to school and cussed his teacher out. My mama said, "Mind your damn business, bitch. You funky
But
bitch."
did he play it though, or did he just talk about it?
No, he did he did.
I saw another comedian do that.
Oh no,
He did. He was the voiceover. It was Kevin Hart's voice, but it was.
No, I'm just saying with him actually talking. I get what you're saying, but him actually portraying like him saying the fucking joke for that's fucking comedy, bro.
I'm gonna go Mike.
No, I agree with you. I'm going Mike Epps off the rip. Mike, especially when you start talking about his stand up will have even when he just hosting, his shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
it's not nothing corny. I've never once had something corny from Mike Epps. I've heard corny shit from Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
See, Santana made a good point. Like I said, I have heard the corny thing. I still enjoy Kevin Hart. That's why I'm gonna give this movie a chance. 72 hours.
So I pick Mike Epps too, right? But Kevin Hart is one of those guys that you could bring around your mom. You know what I'm saying? You could bring around the family, bring around the fellas, the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's almost like a Drake. Like, you know, like
he's naturally he can really like link up and be
right
crazy funny.
But he has his own like particular style, and that style is not like what we're used to from like previous big comedians like that, like the ones I mentioned earlier. But his is more universal. But by it being more universal, it's the like us. It could come off corny, right? Because it's like if he was more like what we thought, what people want him to be, like these other comedians they compare him to, he would almost be more like in one lane, like you know what I'm saying. He probably wouldn't
tamed.
More not more tamed, like one lane to the point to where he probably wouldn't get as many like movie opportunities and shit like that. So I feel like the way his style,
I don't knock him for that.
Yeah, which is fine. But I'm just saying
I can try different things.
I understand where people, like I said, I find Kevin Hart funny too, but I see what people are talking about. Not that I wholeheartedly agree, but I see where people might find them funny, or like after a while it's kind of like, all right, bro, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you may not find this particular joke funny, he has other people that might find it funny too, and that's where it get it in, as opposed to him just making comedy just for people like us. You know what I'm saying? It's more universal. Yeah. White people, you know what I'm saying, other ethnicities, and now, like I said, it's
his reach went a little further.
Yeah, and now you doing movies like that. You're not just doing niche movies. You over here doing more universal shit. You working with The Rock, doing random shit like that. It worked out too. So now you get more.
Probably got a bigger check to make the corny movie versus a smaller check to make the more niche movie.
Exactly, and obviously he getting more bread than Mike Epps. You know what I'm saying? But we all agree that Mike Epps is funnier though. Yeah. But Mike Epps stays in his lane. Which we appreciate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I do like seeing Kevin Hart in real time, like he does those streams. Always in the pocket.
For sure.
Never fails, bro.
For sure.
Like he can adapt to any age group. That's why I want to watch this movie, because he's supposed to be hanging out with younger people, and I've seen him do it in real life, and he's funny.
But reading the premise, I didn't see the trailer. I
I
just
know the
read.
premise too.
I read the blurb, and when I read it, I was just like, that sounds dumb. But I mean, I don't know. They got
No, it
some
sounds
people,
extremely stupid.
They got some people in there, like
Yeah,
some young,
Apparently, Mike Epps is in it. So
some
I
young
wanna- I
up and
wanna see
comers.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah, I heard that too from.
Yeah.
I think they're on Saturday Night Live right now. The new niggas.
Yeah, there's like
I'm not-
6 of them, right?
Okay, I don't know.
There's hella niggas in that.
But the premise is super dumb. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I just want to see how they execute it. But I only heard bad things so far. I haven't heard anything good.
I haven't heard anything. I could just imagine that it's probably a lot of bad things.
I heard some pretty bad stuff.
And also, too, I never heard about it. It just popped up for me, it just popped up on
I
Netflix
saw
main
it.
page, and I was like, oh.
It was like maybe a week ago,
You know?
maybe even maybe about a week and a half ago. Jack So Funny, I don't know if you see him on Instagram, but he was at a premiere and it said Netflix. I'm like, this nigga's in a movie? He was a funny Marco. And I didn't even repeat like Mike Epps in the background. I'm like, what these niggas did a movie? And I saw on the, like, you know how I got the old school movie theaters with the name in like the actual letters you got put up there. It says 72 hours. I'm like, 72 hours? Oh, maybe it's a stand up. He just got invited. But it was the premiere for the movie. I'm like, that's how I found out about it. I watched the trailer. I'm like, oh, Kevin Hart got a new movie.
Niggas dropped the trailer 72 hours before the movie came out.
Probably. That's what it seemed like.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's on Netflix, though.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We got to get out of here. It's way too late. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Everybody that participated. Drop your song that you think are the best getting high songs in the comments after the live is over. That was a good little convo. And drop your ratings on Spiderman Brand New Day if you get a chance to see it. And let us know how you felt about it. But, yeah, appreciate everybody for pulling up. We got to get out of here. I'll let these guys take you out.
Come on.
Let's get it.
Hey, man, Raider Nation, man. You feel me? 9-10 wins. I said 8 or 9. We're going 9-10, man. I'm feeling good tonight.
We're going back to the playoffs. That's all I know. The one I sent you. Remember, you said this is a good one.